And we are live. Hey everybody, what's going on? It's another installment of Meek Plays. This is Sleeping Dogs Part 3. We're playing Sleeping Dogs, which is a Kung Fu beat 'em up GTA China game. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a lot of fun. I've really been enjoying it. So I'm glad to be here with you guys, hanging out, chilling. Thank you everybody that was waiting in the scheduled stream. I appreciate you guys. Two things real quick before we get totally into things and start saying hi to the chat. So there's two sound clips that I've been using on this this stream that are Chinese in origin. So for people that don't know, the way typically sound alerts and things like that work in the way sound alerts work and stuff like that in on YouTube is you can play like at maximum 5 seconds, but most of the time like 3 seconds of a sound. Songs, you play snippets and stuff like that, and most of the time you won't get claimed. If you play more than like 5 seconds though, you will. Now, if people want to be dicks about things, they can claim things within, like, they can literally claim half a second of sound. They could claim an actual just like noise that you're using. They could really go crazy with it. Typically, most places don't. Most places let things slide, you know, if it's under 5 seconds, because it's not really worth copyright claiming 5 seconds of a stream, things like that. But unfortunately, that is not the case when it comes to playing songs from certain countries that will go unnamed on this stream.
China!
So they have been copyright claiming all of my streams for playing snippets of songs. And so just to get it out of the way now, because fuck them. Because yeah, don't tell me how to fucking run my stream. Those have been getting my streams partially blocked in certain places, so people haven't been seeing them in certain countries because of that. I think that that's absolute bullshit, and I just really don't fucking care anymore. At this point, I kind of just think stressing about it all and stressing about whether or not my streams are being seen by people and stuff like that is too much to stress about, and I don't feel like fucking stressing about it. So I'm just gonna play the songs that I want to play, and the clips that I want to play, and as long as I don't spend a significant portion of the stream watching a video or playing a song, I shouldn't get my stream shut down. So fuck China, they can do whatever they want after that. So eat your fucking heart out, China.
Welcome to the Chinatown.
And there we go. Now let's say hi to the chat. 7th Hokage, first in the chat. What's going on? First Hokage, or 7th Hokage.
Welcome to the Chinatown.
Good to see you. Brimstone says, this is going to be awesome. Well, thank you, Brimstone. I appreciate that. Good to see you in chat. Kamikaze said the dogs aren't sleeping.
What? What the fuck?
I didn't do that. I did not do that, Kamikaze. Jose Taco says, Meek, what's going on, Jose Taco? Good to see you. What's up, King Deplorable? Kamikaze says, the six-fingered man. It wasn't me. It was the six-fingered man. Donald Hall says, hello, chat and Mike. Just stopping in to say goodnight on my way to bed. Well, I'm sorry I missed you, Donna. I appreciate you popping in just to say hi. That means a lot to me. It really does. Thank you so much. Ray Andrew said I might fall asleep very tired. Well, that's too fucking bad. You're going to have to stay awake. Okay? It's time to stay awake, because it's time for Sleeping Dogs. And you wanted me to play this game, so you have to stay awake. Whenever I'm playing it, you have to be awake and present. Okay, you got one stream where you were allowed to not be here, no longer. You have to be here now.
So fly, fly,
Winterred Wonderland Ferguson says 8th. Well, good to see you here. I'm glad you're here. Red Andrew said, I'm fighting the NyQuil I took. Oh, that perp drank, huh? That's scissorup. Fighting that scissorup. I feel you. Stay awake. Miss Rough Knight says, hail chat. How is everyone? Hi, Mrs. Rough Knight. Rough Knight says, now I am become Meek, destroyer of dogs. Thank you, thank you, Mr. Rough Knight. I appreciate you very, very, very much. Double Hawk just says, and then Rough Knight says Double Hawk. Double Hawk says Rough Knight. Cordial, but tense. I appreciate it. Hunter says, greeting League of Extraordinary Victims. I'm good. Cooking chicken, doing pretty good. How's the Knights? I hope they're doing well. Yeah, I started later than I wanted to because we were having a little bit of a snowstorm, and I was finding out whether or not my kids were gonna have school tomorrow. And then as well as if we were going to lose power, because some places nearby lost power. Fortunately, we did not lose power, which makes me very happy. And I, of course, have the hiccups now. So, but yeah, chicken's awesome.
Chicken grease.
Zehina says they're eating the dogs. What's going on, Zehina? Welcome in. Nice. Time for a bad Asian accent. It's wild. Vex Fears and Crimson Cyborg over on Kick. Shout out to my Kick peeps. Vex Fears with the dancing bees and the bouncing boobies. That's me bouncing my boobs, I guess. Scapo says, hello, chat. Hi, Scapo. Welcome in. The Milkman says, hello. Hello, Milkman. Good to see ya.
China!
Travis S says, yo. Roughly says, Escapo, the crime-solving duck. There we go. Sissy in chat says, hello, everyone. Hi, Sissy. Welcome in. Good to see you. Always happy to see your name pop up in chat. I hope you're doing well. D-Matt says, well. Fancy meeting you here. What's going on, D-Matt? Welcome in. Charles Devane, as always. Oh, yeah. Charles Devane in chat. He says, hail Meek. Oh, yeah. The cream of the crop on block. I think you meant blops, but that's okay, because block works too, because I am the cream of the crop on the block as well. And remember, Jeremy, 3-Day Cobra is a massive raging homosexual, and Beardo is a retarded baby. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Charles Vane. I appreciate you. Hunter says, I'm more of a caramel guy with my Chewy. Caramel is very good. Caramel, or caramel, whatever you want to call it. Demetrius Ross says, man, this is an OG game right here. Yeah, man. We've been having a blast with it. It's been a lot of fun. Also, whoever gifted me a membership, thank you. There's a lot of gifted memberships flying around the other day, and I very much appreciate everyone that did that. So I couldn't tell you who did it anymore. I don't remember. So Miss Ruffman says, make sure to tap the like button on your way in. Welcome, everybody. Get cozy, get comfy, and get ready for the chaos. Alfred, serve up the drinks to everyone. Pour some brewskis on tap. We have the latest Pilsners and the latest and greatest of whatever fucking homemade brew on tap at this wonderful stadium place where you can watch me play video games. Alfred, pour everyone a drink individually, but do it quickly because we're about to start the stream. Just a little new thing I'm trying out, you know. Don't worry about it. Donald Smith says, good evening, ladies and gentlemen in the chat. What up, Epic Mike, my ninja? What's going on, Donald Smith? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Paulo Monopoly says, hail fellow Meekrelites. That's a wild name. Meekrelites is a wild fucking name. Let's see here. And Andrew said, I'm so sleepy. Don't fall asleep. You got to stay awake. Apollo Monopoly says, Meekrelites like Israelites, but you know, meek. It's always better when you explain it, you know? Meekrelites is a wild name, dude. Adult Swim bump music. Hell yeah, man. We're rocking it, bro. Glyneth, good to see you. Sissy says, with my mom in the hospital, not so good. Sissy, I am very sorry to hear that. I don't know what's going on, but we'll put prayers up for your mom and for you and your family. I hope whatever's going on, your mom recovers and that everything works out for you. That's very sad. I'm sorry to hear that, Sissy. Rough Night says, Red Android, get the sleep you need. Just catch up with us tomorrow on Epic vs. Uncaged. No, stay awake. You're stuck here in this stream. You cannot go to sleep. You have to stay awake. You have to watch this stream. You're not allowed to go to sleep. A Gun Home Max says, you caught up to this message. You deserve a Scooby snack. Oh, you killed Scooby. Oh, no. The Horror Host for 5. I rate this playthrough Shun Gun from Aristocrats out of 10. You know what? I should have gotten that clip. I should have gotten that sound. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Let me see if I can find that. Nope, there we go. Nope, I can't find it. They don't have it on there. That sucks. All right, I'll see if I can find that later in a different place. I was trying to see if I could find that sound clip from Aristocats, but what's up, Irish Jedi? Good to see you, man. Let me keep going. The sleeping dogs like Meek. Damn, Lark stream. That's wild. Frank the Tank says muted. Oh, hi, Mike. Oh, hi, Mike. What's going on, Frank the Tank? Good to see you, man. What's up? Good morning, B, man. Good to see you, too, as well, man. This is the original true crime of Hong Kong. Ruin Leon says, Mike. What's going on, Ruin Leon? I was in his chat last night harassing him, like, at 4 in the morning while he played some game about robots, but none of the robots had a fucking jetpack, so it was kind of lame. It was a little gay because they didn't have any fucking jetpacks. But it is what it is. You know, we'll make it work. What's going on, Leon? I love the stage show I saw. I'm not thrilled about the casting and their antics and press junket, but I've heard it's quite the spectacle of a movie. I don't... Oh, for Wicked. Gotcha. Alternate universe Lethal Lightning. Oh, no. Since I gave my last $2 to that dork Jeremy, does that mean I'll have the stream on delay? Oh, my God, dude. Yes, I guess so. Pineapple claims Mike's hair. My hair is a pineapple, yeah. Did you go see the scary movie and scream like a girl? You mean Nosferatu? It's not out yet. So it's going to be out on Christmas Day. That's my Christmas present to myself, is going to see a scary movie that I'm not going to feel good about after I leave. Demetrius Ross says, it was supposed to come out in 2010, put on pre-order at GameStop. It got canned, but Square Enix finished it and renamed it this. Yeah, I do remember that. I played the original True Crime game, if I remember correctly. That one had a dog in it, didn't it? Yeah. Sissy, I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm seeing what you said now about the AFib and stuff. I'm very sorry, Sissy. Well, I appreciate you being here. I hope you distract yourself a little bit. I hope everything goes well. I do hope your mom makes a full recovery. But keep us informed of what's going on. So, the horror host says, China is asshole. Do not trust them, Epic Mike. Ruin Leon says, Chinatown. Aaron Wolf says, Bitcoin over 100K. I can afford the stream now. Hell yeah. Let's go. Gunhorn Max says, Mike's hair reminds me of any Demanscape. That's wild that anything down around your genitals looks like my hair. Z Highness says, X-Ray Girl. Yeah. Apparently Don Henley from the Eagles loves to claim people even when it falls under fair use. Well, some of these people are just fucking stupid assholes, and they're China probably blocked you because your content because you're black. Yeah, that, and I keep openly mocking them. So yeah. Pretty sure Fly Day Chinatown is Japanese, but equally bullshit regardless. And it sounds Chinese enough. So Fly Day Chinatown. Danky, that was supposed to be between me and you. 1-800 Danky says, Mike is trading me an inward pass for a drawing. It's true. It's damn true. I absolutely traded away one of my few inward passes I can get. Damn. And it's for a drawing that Danky's giving me 100%. But it was supposed to be a secret. Thank you. That's supposed to be a secret.
Yeah, no, I'm living in a nightmare.
Can we just chat and not play video games? I like the chat talk. Well, I guess that would depend on chat. That would really depend on chat. I could put it in chat and ask, especially since Red Android's gonna pass out any minute here. I'll put a poll up. I'll put a poll up. We'll ask sleeping dogs or chat stream. Okay, let me get that going right now. I have to actually like pull up the fucking stream and stuff like that. I'll put a poll. All right, let me pull up chat here, and then I will all right, I'm gonna make a poll right now. We need a minimum. Let me see how many people we have. We have 60 people here. I need a minimum of 40 votes to decide. Sleeping dogs or chat stream. Holy shit. Fucking type. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. All right. I'm flexible. I'm good with both. I'm good with either. All right. I'm starting the poll right now. I'll pop it up. You guys vote in that. Let's get a minimum of 40 votes on here, so we can decide what we want to do. Okay. Whichever one wins is what we'll do. We're at 21 votes already. So, and Sleeping Dogs looks like it's running away with it. So, Grego says the Blafro man. What's going on? Rough Night says no fair. I tried to get one for my collection the other day. He said I had to pay reparations first. Yeah, that's for you specifically. Sorry, white man. The Milkman says, oh, hello, Meek. Hello, Milkman. John Kennedy says, hail, Epic Mark. What's going on, John Kennedy? I want to be a ninja, or want to be ninja. Harbinger for 20 globular British pounders.
That's a huge bitch.
Says, here's something to feel less stressed about, brother. Here's something to feel less stressed about, brother. Well, thank you, Harbinger. I appreciate that, man. That's very kind. Tweet Tone says, oh, hello, please. Welcome back to Sleeping Dog. I'm going to get in so much trouble. What have I done? What have I done? Red Android is still here. He's so fucking tired. I feel terrible. Red Android says perp drank, bro. Isn't the Sleeping Dog some yoga stance? Could be. We need two more votes on the poll to decide, but it looks like Sleeping Dogs is going to win it. Cool Gamer says, hi, what's going on, Sleeping Dogs? Or Sleeping Dogs. Wow, what's going on, Cool Gamer? Sorry, I was reading Sleeping Dogs in the corner of my eye there. Rose says, hi, Mike and everyone. Hi, Rose. Welcome in. Double Hawk says, I hate snow. Yeah, it's cold and irritating and it gets everywhere. All right, we hit 40 votes into the poll. 68% says they want to play Sleeping Dogs. So very sorry, Jose. I'll still chat with you, but we're going to be playing a video game instead. Did Mike say we have to have some purple drink to stay tonight? No, I would not advocate for that. Glennon says, yeah, I was doing a lot of snow myself. No, don't do drugs. Don't smoke crack. Don't snort coke. Please don't do any of those things. That's bad. It's bad for your health. It just don't fucking do it. Specifically, we want Red Android to feel better so you can stay awake. Sissy says, your last animation was kind of a nightmare, or kind of what nightmares are made of. And then Danky says, I live in a constant state of nightmare. Yeah, that's fair. I respect it.
Yeah, no, I'm living in a nightmare.
The first Hokage created my village and was the greatest ninja in the world. Well, I think you're the greatest Hokage, the first Hokage, the greatest of all the Hokage. So, Meek already with the tease. I don't know what you're talking about, Sissy. I have no idea what you're saying.
Chicken grease.
Mike, whatever you do, please don't spray us with Ancient Orange. We aren't chicken. That's crazy. Can't stay too long. Got to get blood work early in the morning. Oh, I got you. Well, we're going to get started pretty soon. Demetrius Ross says, Cosby, is that you? No Cosby around here. I have an absolute phobia over needles going into veins. Yeah, me too. I fucking hate getting poked with needles at all. It freaks me the fuck out. I hate doing it. It stresses me out. It pisses me off. So yeah, I feel you. Thanks for reading my chat message on every stream. I appreciate it. Of course, Charles Devane. I appreciate you, bro. The gold-plated VIP club, the bearded 199 Society of the Rebellious Meek Bennerites. Gold leafed leather seats in the Meek cave. Yep. Alfred, wipe my ass. I've finished shitting again. I don't think Beardo even knows what Pilsner is. Your parody was too smart for him. Oh no, I fucked it up. I inappropriately touched that like button. I respect that, Double Hawk. Make that like button your bitch. Sea of Rabbits says, hail chat. What's going on, Sea of Rabbits? All right, we're almost caught up here. Okay, I'll stay awake and eat something. Yeah! My cat started meowing at me when you read out my super chat. Oh, well, your cat knows what's up. Your cat knows what's happening, so. What's up, Giggity? Epic Mike, you magnificent bastard. What's going on, man? My thoughts and prayers are with you and your mom, Sissy. Yes, absolutely. You know what? Can we get prayer hands in the chat for Sissy, please? Much love to her. Even if you're not a praying person, I'll just do prayer hands just to let Sissy know we're thinking about her, we care about her. Means a lot. She's been a long-time supporter. Been with me since I started on Twitch. And she's always been awesome and such a great presence in the chat. So much love. The cats relating to champ would be good things to clip and use for notifications. We are Siamese, if you please. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Why the fuck is Nosferatu coming out on Christmas instead of Halloween? Because Robert Eggers is a madman. That's why. Can't wait to meet you at MegaCon meetup, Mike. I will 100% be going. Well, that's rad, Brimstone. It's exciting. Yeah. Thoughts on rumors of Harry Potter casting? Yeah, I saw they were casting some black dude who I've never heard of as potentially a Snape. If I didn't think that it was absolutely a DEI attempt at casting, I would say it doesn't matter. I would say, you know, the best thing that could have happened in Hollywood is to just cast people who are best to fit into the role. Obviously, we know Hollywood is not doing that. They're casting based on diversity and diversity points. So because if that was the case and they didn't give a shit who was being cast, you probably would have a mostly British cast for Harry Potter, with a few exceptions here and there that kind of would stand out in casting, but wouldn't be like it's like Kenneth Branagh's Much Ado About Nothing is a very popular example because the main character, the prince, is played by Denzel Washington, and it's fucking phenomenal. And he's like the only black guy in the cast. And it didn't really matter because that's just how Kenneth Branagh casts movies. Or even the Cinderella from 1998. Roger Hammerstein's Cinderella from 1998 with Brandy and Whitney Houston, with an Asian Prince Charming who had Whoopi Goldberg as his mom. So he had a black lady as his mom and a white man as his dad, and it didn't make any sense how they had a Chinese baby. None of that shit mattered because it was about it was just about casting good people, not about diversity casting. Nowadays it's all about diversity casting, and so it makes it really difficult to just appreciate whether somebody's going to be good for the role or not. Another really good example, which people complain about now but retroactively weren't really complaining a ton about then, was Idris Elba as Heimdall. He's a great fucking casting choice. Idris Elba's a phenomenal actor. Having him in any of your stuff is going to elevate whatever your project you're working on. So 100 Danky said I'm working on it now, Mikey. Well, thank you, Danky. I appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna watch a trailer, be right back, save my spot. Yeah, we're not going anywhere. No, be funny and racist. Red Andrew says, I'm alive. Well, I'm glad you're alive. Both. Best of both worlds, baby. Jay and Ryan definitely have an inward pass. Jay definitely has an inward pass. Ryan, it wouldn't matter if he had one or not. He's going to say it. So, Pokemon go to the polls. Pokemon go to these nuts. Got him. Most game streams are 30% game, 70% chat. Anyways, that's true. That's very accurate. We need our daily dose of racism, Mike. Play Sleeping Dogs or I'm sleeping. You're not going to sleep. You have to stay awake. Stay in chat, go off on other races, stay the course. Hey, we got this. We're locked in. So, all right, I'm almost done catching up with chat. Hashtag stop the count. Christmas ghost stories are sick. It should be a good one. So, Wicked Virtue, hi, welcome in, Wicked. It's good to see you. I appreciate you being in here. Oh my gosh. It's always surprising when Wicked pops into my chat. I don't know why. It's always surprising when Wicked pops into my chat to hang out, when Disbrew pops in, X-Ray Girl, any of these people. I have no idea whether to show up in my chat, but it's very kind. Wicked. And me and Wicked, have talked about it. We haven't planned it out yet, but we are definitely going to be doing a Dead by Daylight stream because I am terrible at those games and I do not like being scared, and those games stress me the fuck out. So, that 100% is happening. All right, Celery Dream for 199. Bruh, you ever watch Dog the Bounty Hunter, bruh? I used to watch like some of those shows. I don't remember a lot of Dog the Bounty Hunter, but I did watch a little bit of it. I think I watched it with the girlfriend one time or something, and then I was like, what the fuck is this? Alec Ebling says, Mike, what's going on, Alec Ebling? You should read super chats all the time on Tuesday Night's Main Event. Not a terrible idea. Alfred, set the Miracle Whip bidet to maximum. Oh no. That's wild, bro. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you showing love to Sissy. That's awesome. We love Sissy. So what's up, Anima Chains? Welcome in. I'm almost caught up on chat. Mike, I will just be going to the meetup. I will be taking 24 hours. I have no hotel room or money for one. So yeah, 24 hours just with no sleep. I must be crazy doing it at 41. It sounds pretty fucking base to me, man. That sounds like a fucking adventure, Brimstone. So let me make sure to you know, let me know. I may do like a mini live stream or something, just so that I can let you guys know where I'm at or something when we're at MegaCon. But we'll make sure to let that happen. Alan Rickman was East German and they cast him. Yeah, absolutely. Alan Rickman. If they hire a black guy to play Snape, I would like to see us audition. That's fair. Please don't get mad, anyone in the chat. I don't mind praying for anyone, but who's Sissy? Sissy is somebody that's been with like a follower of my my streaming and stuff since I was on Twitch. I started on Twitch, then moved to Kick, and then moved to YouTube full time. And she's just been here for a long time, and she's awesome, and she's a great presence in the chat. So, but the casting is for modern audiences. Where's my OG black badass like Static Shock? That's fair, dude. I love Brandy Cinderella. That's because your bass is fuck wicked. Yeah, Brandy Cinderella is so fucking good. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. Anyways, I gotta stop. What's up, Mountain Mutt? Welcome in. All right, I'm almost caught up. I'm gonna message you now about that. Yes, we're gonna make it happen. Sailor Dream says, I don't know what's worse, watching Beardo's hour-long AI background intros, or watching Meek say hi to everybody in the chat for an hour. That hurts. That cuts deep. Cuts deep. Remember when Mike said he was almost caught up? Well, guess what? I am caught up now. Mike and I will wander around aimlessly and shaky phone stream like Beardo at every meetup. Yeah, absolutely. The old Twitch days. Too bad Twitch sucks now. Yeah, fuck Twitch. Twitch is awful. All right. We are ready to do games. Let's do games, everybody. Oh, retro duo games now. Are the Marauders going to pick on Snape because he is black? I mean, maybe. I have money for a plane and park ticket, food, water, and some merch at the meetup, Uber to the park, and from the park to the meetup and airport. That's it. It's gonna be nuts, dude. That sounds so fucking rad. I'm not gonna lie. It's like guerrilla. You're just running in, getting it going. Not you, not Mike. You need to read this chat. Oh, got you. No, you not. Got you. What if Papa was wearing an Alan Rickman mask? That's gross. You know, did you guys know pufferfish die after sex? I only lasted like 30 seconds and it still died.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
Damn. F's in the chat for that fucking pufferfish, I guess. Sissy says that she's at the hospital with her mom right now, and that's really sad. Because we really care about Sissy, and we don't like that to have to happen, so. Holy shit, I just got this. I gotta be face 8 to do that? That's so dumb. Oh, jeez. I'm saving my money for the Vegas meetup and tickets for WrestleMania. Well, there you go. Dude, I'll definitely be... I'm planning to go to the Vegas meetup as well, so... I don't remember any of the controls for this. Got a pocket full of quarters and I'm heading to the arcade. There you go. Something special for my boyfriend. Hold on. I don't fucking remember the controls of this already. Oh, jeez. Lock on, fire weapon, cover, counter is Y. That's reload, pick up weapon, shoot, throw, grapple, sprint, A. Okay. I think I'm good now. I'm sorry, I hope her mother gets better really soon. Me too. Chain status? I haven't got a chain yet. When is MegaCon? February 6th or something like that. It's pretty early on, in February. All right, we need to find a chain. I do agree. Now, I was told that some of these shops, I don't know if some of these shops I'm going to be able to, shop at yet, because I don't know if I have enough face to do it. But we're going to find out. We'll go to MegaCon, but I'm trying to get my passport, bro. Hey, that's all good, man. Listen, if you guys can't make it to something, like, there are gonna be plenty of meetups, gonna be plenty of chances, like, to go to things and meet people and stuff like that. If, you know, there's, you know, and we try to, the hope is that we can move around enough, and go to enough meetups over the years, like, you know, that we'll be able to meet all of you at some point. So don't worry, there'll always be something, or, you know, some place that we can go to meet up. So this game should be called Quest for a Chain. Yeah, I agree. Oh shit, those guys want to fuck around. Did they all just get run over? The fuck? That was weird. I think I already hacked this, didn't I? Let me know. Lord of the Chains. Mike, would you ever dye your hair green or orange? Like, for a significant amount of money. Even more money than it would cost to do the, pool stream. Okay, one is the only correct one. Look at that! Red Android for $1.99.
That's a huge bitch.
Says pro tip T pork bun massages Them's help. I will remember that. Thank you. Suddenly the mood for sweet and sour pork, fried rice, and dumpling. Why is that? The only thing I can think is
China.
Yeah. Chainless in China. Put on your 80s Hong Kong police suit and night sunglasses. Have some respect. I know I need to, you know what? I do need to go back and put that on. All right, we'll go back and put that on. Working on the chain gang. Where the fuck is, where's my fucking apartment at again? Shit, I don't remember. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Working on the chain gang. Oh shit, I ran over a guy with a fucking moped, man. I mean, it sucks to suck, I guess. If you get killed by a moped, you kind of were asking for it. All right, let's go do this proper, like, okay? Here come the men in black. Galaxy Defenders. Now we're super cop. I've seen worse on Chinese CCTVs. I accept rosary beads at this point. Oh, jeez. Sam Cooke is legit. Yeah, dude. Sam Cooke is great. I was born by the river in a little tent, yeah. Just like that river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Words you don't want to hear. I'm with the government. I'm here to help. Yeah. Those are definitely words you never want to hear in your life. Did I just do that again? I just missed that drug bust again. No, I want to go to the place. I want to get a chain. We're gonna assume that the chain is here. I guess I gotta go back and fucking stop that drug bust or something. I don't know. I don't wanna. The song with the black suit and shades. Haven't you seen? I can't equip those. I don't have face number 4. Hey, what's going on? Die! Wow! Wee! Wee! Woo! Wee! Woo! Wee! Woo! Put that guy in the dumpster! Whee! Oh my God! He broke that guy's leg! Why a moped? Because it's dull. It'll hurt more. I don't know. They ran away from me. Bro, Chow Fat wouldn't make excuses. He hasn't been in a movie in like years. I could take this motorcycle. I can take this car. They won't let me take the motorcycle. All right, I guess it's back to the moped. I'm gonna lurk for a bit, y'all. Please tap the like button and behave. I'll leave Miss Rough Night in charge. Why do you say in charge like that? Oh, I gotta use the surveillance system now. Okay. I don't want to though. Oh jeez. All right, let me go fucking back to my fucking apartment. Do this stupid thing that I didn't want to do. All I want is a fucking thing. Why did my thing go? Hold on. Why do my controls just stop working? Hold on. All the fucking controls on this game just stopped working for some reason. That was really fucking weird. Hold on. That was odd. Let's see if that works now. Yeah, my fucking controller just disconnected. I don't know what the fuck's going on right now. You could save the hack for later. Can I really? I can come back to it later. Yeah, but then I won't be able to find the chain. I gotta do it now. You know what? You're right. I can do it now. It's bothering me. I'm just like actively thinking about the fact that it's there and I haven't done anything with it. That's all. Ryan gets thousands of comments in the chat. I didn't think he would see my comment. Dude, Ryan's awesome like that, though. He does try to interact with his chat a lot too, so smash the controller. Simple. Yeah, just fucking smash it down on my table. Oh, there are bad guys over here too. Hello. Oh, what the fuck? father always said the chain makes the man. He said, one day you're gonna have to have a chain like me, and here I am, chainless. Oh no, bro. Someone needs a point pork bun. Eat their ass, Mike. All right, what's up with the chain? Is it a cheat or something? No, I just think that it would be really fancy. What colors do I want for my super suit? What would be like? I don't know. What would be like the best colors like a superhero? That's a really good question. Like yellow and purple? Yellow and purple would be good. No, Epic Mike, Ryan called me out in front of everyone and he wouldn't go on with the live stream until I responded back. What did you say to him? That's a totally different thing than what I thought was happening. Why does everybody want to fight me? This guy's beating the shit out of me. Oh no, I died! Is being chainless in this game like being maidenless in Elden Ring? Probably. It's China, everyone's always fighting. That's true. I should have you know what I didn't do? I didn't add myself Kung Fu fighting sound. That's on me. Give me my... Give me your car! He said he was simping for Vera Dark. Oh. Yeah, Ryan can't tolerate simping, I guess. That's interesting. I got McDonald's? Dude, that sounds so rad. Can you get a cowboy hat? There is a cowboy hat in this game, yeah. That fat guy beat the shit out of me, bro. He fucked me up bad. But I'm not kidding. I could go for some General Tso's chicken. That's my favorite food, especially when it's from a local place that loads you up. Dude, that sounds so fucking good. Yeah. Identify the supplier and have him arrested. Pretty sure that's the supplier right there.
The suspect has been spotted!
Ryan simps for Bree's cheese feet. Oh, dude. I mean, I know he simps for Brie Larson, bro. You know? Apparently, even her feet aren't enough to keep him away.
We got them! We got them!
Hell yeah, you did. Look at that. 10,000 Hong Kong bucks. 10,000 Hong Kong dollars. I didn't think you would see my comment. Well, it's too, you know, you played. Congratulations, you played yourself. We gotta go get a proper chain. We have like a weird choker thing, but it's not the same. I see you've been playing Grifting Dogs lately. How you liking it? What's up, Irresponsible Ghost? I'm having a good time, man. I'm having a really good time with it, actually. You go for some crispy roast Me King duck and noodles. Dude, crispy roast duck sounds fucking delicious, bro. I think I've only had duck like one time before, and it was really good, but I just don't... Yeah, I just don't remember it very well. Like, I remember it being really good, but like, I don't, yeah, remember a whole lot about it and where I got it. Savvy has some talons for you then? Bro. The bird talons. One out from Andrew Wilson, so I knew how to respond back. Well, there you go. Please make the chain. I'm weak. Please go get the chain. Get the hell out of the way. Oh no! Oh, I crashed after doing that! Roast duck with Brussels sprouts? You know what? We were okay on the roast duck thing for a little bit, not Brussels sprouts, bro. Ooh, blah. Beat that, fucker. Press X to ram. That's right, I forgot about ramming. Ram it. Know how to rock it, just ram it. Know how to rock it, cause we're rocking today. Yeah, we're rocking LA. Just ram it. Get the hell out of my way! Bro, I don't like Brussels sprouts at all. They're Satan's cabbage. I won't have anything to do with them. I would almost argue that I hate Brussels sprouts more than I hate onions, except I've never actually tasted Brussels sprouts. I don't think I would like them, but at least I could say I haven't had to consume them to say I hate them. Whereas onions, I've had them. That's why I know I hate them. I think, in general, I just have a sensitivity to onions. That's probably why it is the way that it is. I just got very sad news. I will have to do my best to deal with it. How can I hate onions? I just don't like onions. I will use shallots in food, but that's about the most oniony thing that I will use in food, because yeah, shallots are, onions are just too much for me, man. It's not even like a too spicy. I love spicy food. I love garlic. I love shit like that, but onions and stuff, man, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but they fuck with me really bad. They just overpower every dish that they're in. They're just too fucking much, bro. I just can't do it. I just can't fucking do onions. Mike said during Thanksgiving that he would dunk them in the garbage. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I would. Yep. Oh, look at that! A frisky white gold chain!
I'm so pleased you found something.
I'm so pleased you found something.
We're happy to serve you.
And we got a watch. Oh my God,
I'm so
dude.
pleased you found something.
We're thugged out. It's the thuggish ruggish bone. Look at that, it looks like me.
We're happy to serve you.
He's wearing epic Meek merch.
This is very respectable.
We've become unkillable now. Bro, you good? You need to take a minute regarding that news? No, I'm good. It's sad news, but it's not like life-shattering, like, oh fuck, I can't function right now news. It's more like, okay, well, we're gonna have to, it's something that needs to be talked about. So. Well, it's a start? What do you mean? It's a start. I still cooked them in pork grease with garlic and pepper. Hi, Emily Kruger, welcome in. With that, we got our chain. Do your chain hang low? Do it wobble to the flow? We got a chain. Yeah, we're officially players now. Yeah. Chinese players. All right, where are we going now? All right, there's drug bust. I think drug bust give us face. Let's go get some more face. Get the leather jacket. There was a leather jacket there I could get, but that thing looked like my face. Oh shit, that guy fucking busted my ass! crazy Chinese man with a knife. He's killing everybody. Aya! Aya! Watch out for your ankles. Shanked in an alleyway! Get the hell out of here! Oh wait, spring onions I can do? I can do shallots, and they have to be really finely cut. But yeah, I can do shallots. And shallots are good. Here we go. I'm in Indiana and it's cold as fucking windy. Yeah, Mike, since this dude is Asian, does he have a podcast? I know that's all he needs to know before he'll listen to it. Yeah, I don't know if he has a podcast, but he should have one. I would agree that that's he should definitely have a podcast. Ooh, and there's a fucking camera here, bro. We're living it. No mic, no witnesses, no survivors. Stay strong. Meek Chat is with you. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do this the way we did it last time. 0, 1, 2, 3. None of those are valid, so we're gonna go to 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. Okay. My wonder is this is 5 and 7 switched. Boom. Garlic is so fucking good, dude. Brussels on stove with garlic, olive oil, and butter. Amazing stuff, man. I mean, like, Brussels sprouts just don't sound good to me, man. Brussels sprouts just sound really gross to me. All right, where are we going next? We have cases that we can do. So these drug busts are really good for us because they give us face, and we need lots of face. What is this one? Is this a storyline? Death by 1,000 cuts. That sounds kind of rad. Let's go to that one. I might get a robot hand. I'm learning so much from this game. I didn't know China had roads and cars and civilizations and stuff. China! Get out of the way, motherfucker! I'm trying to drive. Fuck, nigga, get out the way! Lives on the wrong side of the road. He hasn't mispronounced anything yet? Who, me? Yeah, that's kind of impressive actually that I haven't. That is a challenge. You could try, but it's tough even for me. Oh, fuck, never mind. I'm not doing that if it's fucking hard for you and you're like fucking expert at this game. All right, let's go do the storyline. We'll just go do this. We'll do listening in. out the way! Move, goddammit! I got places to be! Jackie Chan and Chow Yun-Fat are in this game a lot. Are they really? Chow Yun's a fucking legend. So is Jackie Chan and Chow Yun-Fat. Have you guys seen? I don't know who in the chat has seen. I know some people. It got like a mixed reaction from people, but Everything Everywhere All at Once. Bro, I fucking love that movie. Michelle Yeoh did such a good job. And Kui Kwai Han. Mike driving like a Decepticon. Yeah. What did I miss? Reset the cripple. Okay, he's yelling at me. I know a guy. Mike, you're starting to read chats like Beardo. Oh, really? Did I fuck up over something? I don't know, dude. Mike, since this dude is Asian, does he have a podcast? Oh, I know a guy that is all he needs to know before he'll listen to it. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm fucking just rushing through this, okay? I'm more reading like Jay, where I'm just rushing through the chat and not actually like comprehending everything that's being said. Whereas like actually pronouncing English words correctly, like even common English words like the, I can do that. It wasn't a bad movie. It would have been better to watch with my friends and maybe alone. Yeah, watching with people is always a good time.
No,
Jackie Chan Adventures was
there's
great.
no ping.
Yeah.
How about the owner then?
I'm the owner. I'm just not ping.
All right, not ping. I'm picking up hardware for Orange Lotus. You know it?
Orange Lotus?
Mike treats chat
Sure.
like he drives? No
This
way.
is some pretty sophisticated stuff. Sure you can handle it?
I'll manage.
My number's on the package. You need a hand getting slot X into socket Y? Give me a call.
Yo, she's talking about sex. So, yo, you need help getting some stuff into the sockets and holes? I can help you. Oh, shit. Immediately, some guy steals my shit!
Ice cream. Best flavors for cute customers.
I'm trying to figure out, am I supposed to be able to tackle this guy? Because it kind of feels like I can't tackle this guy. Am I supposed to just chase him until he stops somewhere? Where he gets all the girls. That was a good movie. Multiverse bored the hell out of me, but that movie handled it pretty well. Anything with James Hong is immediately great. Yeah, I really enjoyed that movie a lot. I feel like it's important because it kind of runs against the narrative that we get a lot in films about like nihilism and like why even fucking try anymore. It's like a really common thing that happens and theme that happens in movies and television shows now, especially for younger audiences, is just nihilism and why even fucking try. So you can tackle if you know the route, but you did it right. Okay. What's up, Jerry DeSills? Parkour run to the odds. Why does your guy look more like Caucasian the farther you progress? Probably a total coincidence. I'm certainly not doing it on purpose. Did you hear about the new Snow White movie? What about it? We talked about it yesterday a little bit. We watched the trailer for it and stuff, but is there more news that I didn't hear about? I haven't seen John Dies in the End, actually. I've heard it's a good movie, but I've never seen it.
Now work here.
The hell out the way, old lady. Get the hell out of the way, old woman. Please smash the like button. Like Mike smashes 8. Oh no. Don't say that. What's up, Josiah? How you doing, buddy? Did you see the casting for Snape? I did see that. Yeah. This video of Snow White was pretty good. Dude, Steph has been killing it lately with the videos. Mike, I'm going through some nature pictures I took last month and they are fire. But seriously, I love photographing burning piles and flames. Dude, flames are rad to photograph. You should convince Jeremy to come up to the snow and cold. Go to a Lions game. Tickets will only cost you $2K. Oh, only $2K? Yeah, that's no problem. Jeremy will definitely love to come to a Lions game for $2,000. Hail the new Bloodline Chief, Wild Samoan, Epic Mike. I'd be okay with that. I'd rock it. I'd pretend I was Samoan to make that kind of money.
Good. We can fight, huh? Yeah. What?
Josiah, how did your stream go, by the way, buddy?
Try that shit. You got something to say, talk.
It's too easy. This guy comes out of nowhere. Just a dog guy is pressing us. Oh, I knew what he did. Yeah, but where he's been.
I beat the Liberty Fall Easter egg with just a baseball bat. Wild stuff, bro. Dude, that's nuts.
I kind of feel like pork. So get pork.
That's wild, bro.
You want pork too?
Hell yeah. RC Elman, thank you for the 2. Appreciate you. Is Josiah Rises here to pay Epic Mike? Mike is such a grifter. He got Josiah to sub to his academy. That's wild. No way. Nope. No. Josiah doesn't have to pay a single thing. Epic Mike King grifter. That's wild. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, okay. There's a lot of mechanics in this game, bro. It's kind of wild. Have to pay him a daily allowance to talk to him? That's not a thing! That's not a thing! No way! Oh my god, you guys. It's not a fucking thing, bro. Meek versity, dude. You guys are out of control, man. There's none of that happening. That's crazy. Game Meek mechanics, dude. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? I can't do 500, so to do what we can. Snowmageddon 2024 is on the way, according to BS weather people. Yeah, they did that shit last year to a lot of people too. Last year, there was this huge snowstorms coming. It's gonna be the worst thing that's ever happened. It's gonna be Snowmageddon. You know, panic now. It's going to be awful for everybody, and everything that happens is going to be terrible, and it's going to be one of the worst snowstorms that Michigan's ever seen in like the last 100 years. And they made this huge fucking deal about it. And when it happened, we got like maybe 2 or 3 inches of snow, and that was fucking it. And everybody was pissed. And it, you know, that like people were running to the store. Here's the thing too. If people stopped reacting to these fucking, like, the bullshit that they push, the narrative that the media pushes, you know, and just inform themselves and just looked at it, because there were people saying it's not going to be that big of a deal, but it's like the whole thing is like it's just fucking wild, and they just manipulate people. So people went out and emptied out the stores and emptied out all the store shelves and all this shit, and so people didn't have fucking food to eat, and then couldn't get food at the stores and stuff, just for there to be like 2 inches of snow and it mean absolutely nothing. So Mike and I had a side convo. I am a charity case, so he lets me in here to chat for free. I'm grateful, but shit, his grifting is real. That's wild, dude. The Meekletariat. Oh my god, dude. First rule of Meekology: there is no such thing as an inside voice. Twinkles and Chillis Skitters in the chat for all a mess smelling of smoke and blood. What are you doing? What happened, Twinkles? Holy shit, bro. What's up, holy fuck? We got nothing in Metro D. Well, Mike, I'm hopped up on painkillers and vodka. Good times. That sounds not like good times. Are you okay? Is everybody having a rough time tonight? I got 2 inches today and now 40-mile-per-hour winds all night. Yeah, we got some pretty rough winds coming in, I heard. But yeah, they canceled school already here. I was worried that the power was gonna go out because like my daughter's hooked up to equipment and stuff, and all of it has like battery backups, but it's one of those things like when you're out of power, how long do you wait till you go, okay, I don't want her being here, you know, us without power, because it also means we don't have heat and stuff. So it's a whole thing I had to figure out and plan for. But yeah. I remember seeing some old weather broadcasts of Hurricane Matthew. They literally said, and your kids die too. Dude, that's wild. Mike learned his ability to manipulate from the weathermen. Oh my god. Meek lets me shovel his driveway for a discount on his daily allowance. Oh my god, dude, what are we doing? Twinkles hasn't said a fucking single thing after mentioning what happened. Rough Night says having a giggles. Rough night.
Huh?
Damn. Frank the Tank says, I had my jaw drilled and a post put in today so I can put on a fake tooth that got knocked out at work. Holy shit, Frank. That sounds extremely painful. Damn, bro. I hope you recover soon. That sounds awful. Only reason I can speak as freely here as I do is because I'm one of Lady Epic's best friends. Yeah, that's true. Proxy to Lady Epic will get you a lot of power. I just bought a couple of power stations just in case of a blackout. Better safe than sorry. That's fair. They have the drill into the jawbone and put a post in there, dude. Yikes, man. I'm so sorry. Got my generator ready to go last weekend. I probably need to get a generator at some point. I don't have one. Twinkles hasn't said a single thing. Prayers in the chat for everyone, right? Actually, it's not too bad right now. Well, that's good. But still, man, that sucks, bro. That's a lot. I have an old Toyo stove kerosene heater my grandmother used. When the power or HVAC went out, that thing could heat the whole house for 18 hours. That's rad, bro. A lot of those old school things, like the old kerosene stoves and stuff like that, well, and lamps and all of that shit, like, well, not super healthy, but if you know how to, like, properly ventilate shit and stuff like that stuff was extremely useful. My grandmother had like a bunch of kerosene lamps and stuff like that she had for if the power went out, and she was always ready to go. So she kept that thing on her. Ting's t-shirt. I broke my toe on Saturday. Everyone has something going on lately. Holy shit. What the fuck is going chat? Yo! Are you guys okay? Are you guys all right? We got Twinkles over here covered in blood. We've got people breaking their toes, drilling into their jaws. We got family members in the hospital. Yo, are we okay? How can I help? What's your opinion on the new Transformers movie? I have not watched Transformers 1 yet. I want to watch it. I'm excited to see the story of Megatron adapted and stuff like that because that's a rad story, but yeah. I am fine. Glenn says ... Ho ho holy fuck says I'm okay. Double Hawk says I'm fine. None of those sound like you're doing good. It sounds like you're holding on. You guys.
That's a huge bitch. Chicken grease in my
Here.
soul.
That's what you need.
how I roll. KFC, baby.
You grifted too hard. Chat is suffering. You can help by lowering sub prices.
Give me that
That's not
bucket.
gonna happen.
I said, give me that bucket. I think, give me that bucket. A finger licking cheek.
It's gonna be okay, guys. Hi, Keenan.
That secret recipe keeps me up all night. Gotta have that punch, that wonderful spice. KFC, baby.
Lowering the price of your crack would be a big help there.
Fried and crispy, can't resist me. KFC, a Southern Mystery Project chicken, finger licking. Come and get it, that clock is ticking. Fried and crispy, don't you miss me. KFC, you're making history. Let's get lost. Oh, keep the cost low. KFC is the gravy gospel. Give me that bucket. I said, give me that bucket. Give me that bucket. Oh, give me that bucket. I said, give me that bucket. Give me that bucket. Oh.
I did not make this rolling chairs. I found this on TikTok actually. And I think it was made with Suno. I've worked on a couple songs with Suno and it's fine. They're fine. They're not great, but they're fine. Suno is a good thing to use, a tool to use for making songs though. DMAT says that's not gonna happen. He admits he's a grifter. I admit nothing. I lost my brain a bit ago, says Winterd Wonderland Ferguson, but I seem to be chugging on as normal. This cocaine you told me to snort isn't very good. Why do you recommend it? Oh my god, dude. That's wild. Oh shit. Frank the Tank over on Streamlabs. Oh shit. You guys never have to do this. Thank you so much, Frank the Tank, for the 10 over on Streamlabs.
That's a huge bitch.
Mike, quick grift is harder. It doesn't sound like the chat's gonna make it much longer. You don't know how hard it was to type this. It's like typing this shit out. Like what he's, oh my god, dude. I'm like, imagine he's like focused fucking really hard typing it out. Oh my god. Thank you, Frank the Tank, for the 10. I appreciate you. That's crazy. Well, I'm holding on to something. Well, there you go. Grego says, I'm the only one doing fine, I guess. I got to hold my girlfriend's butt today, so that was cool. Touching butts is always a good thing. Touching butts of people that whose butt you want to touch is always a good thing, I should say. Red Andrew said, life is good. Life is good, but it could be better. Michael Mara says, hail chat here from CobaCast. What's up, Michael Mara? Good to see you, man. I'm glad you're here. Miss Ruffin says, bummer news. It's too dark here in the winter. I'm on a carb restriction right now, and I'm used to eating my feelings, but I'll deal. At least I have rough night. Are you saying that you can eat him if you need to? Is that what you're saying? Don't do that. Because it feels like you're talking about cannibalizing rough night, and I don't want you to do that. I know that's not what you meant. So Epic Mike can help by eating Brussels sprouts for chat, of course. I'm not going to eat Brussels sprouts. Butter biscuit for 2 says, I had a KFC chicken sandwich tonight. Dude, that sounds so fucking good. I had a burger with no bun because I too am on a carb restriction because I want to lose some weight before MegaCon. So I'm trying to get into ketosis. And I'm not happy about it. I'm not excited about it. Neither is Mrs. Lady Epic. She's telling me to start slow. I am not good about starting slow on diets. I typically just jump in with them head first, and then it goes bad for everybody. So KFC dropped off. They have good chicken sandwiches though. Starts counting out cans from Mike's generator. Oh my god, you guys are out of control. Typing is hard, man. Same for boobs. Mike, real question. Any plan to move somewhere with no snow? No. I'm staying here in Michigan. I like Michigan too much. I mean, like maybe one day I'll move somewhere, but I don't have any plans to move anywhere. I'll say it that way. Somebody else asked me a question. Oh, Keenan asked, are you writing any scripts? I am actually not working on any scripts right now. I have a bunch of ideas written down. I need to sit down. I need a day where I'm actually like, not necessarily in the headspace for it, but I just need a day to sit down and actually just do it. And I've been distracting myself with other things or busy work or something else. There's always something else that I feel like I could be doing. I need to just sit down though and like fucking bang out a couple scripts. I do have a bunch of ideas. I have a couple script ideas I need to finish as well. Couple shorts I have ideas for. I've got a feature length script that I'm working on still that I haven't finished. So, you want to touch butts? Just join a football team. That's true. There's a lot of butt touching in football. Update, found my brain. It was between the couch cushions. Always lose small things like that in there. That's crazy. Darth Griftus would be a sick content creator name. I could adopt this identity of the Sith Lord that just grifts everyone around him. That's crazy. To me, it's be happy or be pencil leg Beardo. That's fair. Twinkles and Chilla says, you guys ever seen a fighting Rottweiler get jazzed up on PCP only to burst out of its pen, catch fire on a faulty gasoline heater, and rip through the pound like a demon? I have not, but apparently you have. Rough Night says, she said those were love nibbles. She's just sampling the cuisine. All right, tomorrow everyone report for hugs and pats on the back. It's going to be all right. Absolutely. Hope the roads aren't too bad for the ride to work tomorrow. Shouldn't be, but never know with Michigan weather. Yeah, dude, Michigan weather's so fucking unpredictable. Miss Rough Night says, I'm not going to eat him. I'm going to bury my face in his chest and snuggle myself to okayness. I respect that. That's better than eating him. So, you know what? Let me see if I can find you guys something to cheer you up. Okay. Here, I just got some updates. I'll show this one. You guys want to see something cool? No? Okay, well, here it is. I just got back a mock-up from some merch that we're working on from Miss Rubenhoob. And this is, like I said, I have to go into the merch store. I'm going to be working on a bunch of stuff, overhauling the store, adding shirts, hoodies, hats, things like that you guys want to see. I know people wanted to see stickers, things like that, so that we can add some stuff in there that you guys want to see. And so I had Miss Rubenhoob work on some merch designs. She's working on a bunch of different stuff, but she just dropped this banger in, and this is going to be on some of the shirts. We're going to also we're going to have a mixture. I have a couple, this is not the final design. There's a couple little things that I need to change on this, but this is what it's going to look like going forward. And this is going to be along with the Epic Meek design that's already on the website, merch design. So ladies and gentlemen, this is a sneak peek at it right now. Exclusive. Nobody has seen this except me and Miss Rubenhoob. Boom. We have the Epic Mike logo design. Like I said, I'm working on a couple things. We're going to get a black outline around these letters to differentiate them a little bit. And there's like a couple smaller things. But this is the mock-up that I got from Miss Rubenhoob. I think it looks fucking rad. I'm really excited to put this bad boy on a t-shirt. So yeah, guys, be on the lookout for this. It's going to be dropping really fucking soon. And yeah, shout out to Miss Rubenhoob for doing fucking excellent work. I appreciate the hell out of her. So she's awesome. I need to sit down and bang too. Sitting down and banging sounds like a good idea. I missed Michigan winters when I lived in Tokyo. Rather than have cold for 100+ summer days, rather have the cold than 100+ summer days for 3 months straight. Yeah, dude, that's a lot of warmth. That's a lot of heat. I'm not a heat guy. I don't want it to be super warm. I like it to be moderately like chill. The reduced level of sunlight in fall and winter may cause winter onset SAD. This decrease in sunlight may disrupt your body's internal clock and lead to feelings of depression. Serotonin levels. A drop in serotonin, a brain chemical neurotransmitter that affects mood, might play a role in SAD. Yeah. Wait, isn't that what you're doing now? I don't know. Sir grift a lot. That's wild. I'm not grifting. I don't grift you guys. That was a wildly specific story. Good news. All followers of Meek have to sleep on dirty mattresses and will only get a cardboard box to store stuff in. That's the good news? Mike, if you're going low carb, next time I come over, I'll bring a dinner we can both enjoy. Well, there we go. Meek, if you really want to lose weight, you should calculate how many calories you need per day. Need 250 calories less and prioritize protein. Should make it easy and sustainable. That's a really great idea, Michael, but I am so fucking terrible about paying attention to any of that shit. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to eat meat. I eat like a big breakfast, like protein heavy breakfast. I like no carbs. I'm doing carnivore. Like it's not even low. It's almost basically no carbs. And then I'll just like kind of eat like a little bit throughout the day, but not like a lot. Like I eat like a small lunch and a small dinner. Yeah, last time I went on the carnivore diet, I lost like 70 pounds in like 3 months. So, Meek, just keep playing Asian GTA. We're going to keep going, sissy. I'm going to get back to it. So, wow, that looks sick. Looks cool. Nice. Slick. Is it going to be on a t-shirt? It's going to be on a t-shirt. We're going to put it on a t-shirt. I think I'm going to put it on a hoodie. We'll do a couple other things with it too. So it looks awesome. Can we get it on a unisex G-string? I'll see what I can do, Loquacious. That's a good idea. Yeah. You're going to cheer us up with more ways you could take our money? Nah, that looks sick. That's wild. Put your Afro on as a background instead of a black wall. Well, it's going to be on t-shirts, so it's going to have a color. It's going to have color scheme behind it. So, I like Tokyo. Tokyo sounds rad. I've always wanted to go. I love the heat. I'd love to be in a desert. Ooh. According to IGN, Mike has the swagger of a black teen. Yeah. Serotonin equals bonin? I don't know what that is. Algorithmic arrival annotation, says Grumpy Old Gamer. Welcome in, Grumpy Old Gamer. Mike, I made you a cult leader and your title is the Grand Grifter. In what? Or just in general? Careful with your kidneys. You can ruin them with that diet. Yeah, I am careful. I drink a lot of water. I try to stay really hydrated on top of that stuff. And I try not to go overboard with I try not to go overboard with the like the protein intake, because I know that can be a problem sometimes too. So I've done this before. It's not the first time. And I try to stay on top of it and actually pay attention to what I'm doing. I try not to be super haphazard. I'm just terrible about counting calories. It's one of the things that I'm not good at when it comes to dieting. But that is great advice, Michael. It really is. So Jeremy needs an epic Mike G-string. Please no. Please no. Just get used to being hungry. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Hydrate so you don't bidrate. That's actually pretty fucking good. Red Android, stay awake! Wake up! Wake up!
So, how's business?
Not very good. Sales are way down. Our shirts are just too boring. Hey, could you help me get some new design? I want to do a landscape series. Really capture what's cool about the city.
Shut the fuck
Give me
up.
a couple of classic shots. Email them over when you have them.
Got it.
I don't want to do any of this.
You never understand me.
You right, cause I don't even understand what you just said to me right then.
Everyone donate or you'll end up with broken toes too. That's wild. I am awake. If I ever see myself in a G-string, if I ever see Jeremy in a G-string, I'll check myself out. Yeah, me too. I think we all will. I think it's something that none of us want to see. Wait, I do want to see what she has in her shop though.
Best knockoffs in town.
Best knockoffs in town.
I like it.
The problem with Vex fears I'm missing toes on one foot. Oh.
The girls are gonna love you. Thanks.
I'll think warm thoughts and stay cool off to prepare for tomorrow's Snowmageddon. Hey man, good luck, bro. I'm in the shadows lurking. A silent protector. A red android. I want to do all these side missions before moving on there, quick and easy. Gotcha. Hey, Jose Taco, have a good night, buddy. I appreciate you, man. But yeah, that's just one of the designs that we're going to be working on, and getting into the store. We got some holiday stuff that we're going to be popping into the store as well. So yeah, man, we're gonna get it popping for you guys. Go to the highway seawall. Okay. Chicken grease is what got me into this mess to begin with. Chicken grease, yeah. To the melody of Darkwing Duck. Red Android. Mike Phillip Chan is online, and I'm gonna tell him what you're doing. What do you mean? W Sifu statue. Yeah, man, we're getting it going. But shout out to Phillip Chan, man. I love Phil. Phil's awesome. Phil's a fucking real one, man. Phil and Ray, yeah. Everybody in Asian, in Project Egg Roll, Asian Egg Roll. Everyone in Project Egg Roll is fucking awesome. Oh my. Oh, you want to fucking fight, huh? Well, I'm gonna get fucked up while I'm trying to do this. Phil's online. Probably dropping his pants in front of K-pop members again. Oh no, dude. I love the nighttime. Me too, dude.
Finally.
Oh, I didn't have to defeat those guys. Never mind. I'll just steal their shit. Chinatown.
Hey, yeah, you. Hey, get the hell out of the way.
Sorry, I just can't resist the camera.
That's it, asshole.
There we go. The nighttime, yeah. Nighttime is the right time. I'm never sure if the driving is Mike's fault or if it's, you know, I'm in character, guys. I got to retire early in life. Vex Fears gives me time to watch songs, to write songs, poetry, and scene plays. There you go. That's fucking rad, man. I love that. Are we done? Did I get everything? What do I need to do next? Hold on. I think that's it. Alright, let's go do quick fix. Get some tea for the face boost. The face boosters don't give enough. Gotcha. All right, I'll have to do that. I don't even know where to fucking go to get tea.
Help me, mister?
What do you want?
Yeah, you see, my car's having
Trying to get
a
this
problem,
mod pack to
and
work
you
for
look
2
like you
days. I'm
might be
stressed to
able
fuck.
fix it.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Check under the hood. This bitch is lying. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Son of a bitch.
See you later, poop guy.
Can I just shoot him? I need a gun so I can just shoot these people.
You won't catch me, asshole. Give it up.
Come back here, X-ray girl. She ain't here. She's probably in bed now. It's late.
Sorry, sorry. Don't hurt me.
Oh shit, that guy just kicked the shit out of me.
You done? Whoa!
Boom. All right, real quick, golden nuggets for the 5 globular British pundits. Says would love you, Beardo, and Jeremy to do a podcast just shooting the shit, or even better, try to educate Beardo like My Fair Lady. We try to teach him how to read. Damn, is this pretty much GTA? It's like Chinese GTA kind of, yeah. Go back to the highway. There's a 5K envelope by you. Oh, okay. Okay. Or 50K envelope. Yeah, Beardo getting the live Fair Lady treatment is hilarious. Yes, that is a very funny concept, though. The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain. Yeah. Combat's way different, but it's because it's like set in Hong Kong, so it's like a Hong Kong movie. On my left. I'd volunteer for Beardo Learns Real Science show.
This is good stuff.
Beardo Learns Physics. Night, everyone. Time to get some sleep. Hey, Glyneth, have a good night, buddy. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for hanging out. The banana in Panama stays main in my enema. Sharp right? Okay. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Lots of money. Mr. Sheffield. Mike and Jeremy as school teachers, Beardo and Mazda as students. Beardo and Mazda together, I don't think we can make that happen. I don't know that I could make that fucking happen, so. Hong Kong Tism Chi. I have returned what I miss. We're talking about teaching Beardo to read. We're also talking about, yeah, doing Hong Kong stuff. Beardo versus Helen Keller, who's the better reader? That's wild. That's wild. I hate going to sleep. I also hate getting up. Yeah, it's a rough thing. If I could just get rid of sleep altogether, I would. Like if I could just get rid of sleep, I would be so fucking happy. It'd be cool if Rockstar messed with melee combat more like this, though. Dude, I would love it if they did like a GTA. Rockstar did like one of the characters in GTA is like a martial artist or some shit. That'll be rad, man. Beardo and Mazza never go full retard. Yeah, that's a combination for sure. Cockfighting? I didn't know this was that kind of a game. Clean jump, Mike. Thank you. See, we're nailing it. Let me make sure I didn't wake up Lady Epic there. All right, let's go to the apothecary. Get out of the fucking way! Yeah, because we gotta find some place. We got food. It's karaoke. Hopefully we don't run over any cops on the way there. No sleep tonight. He drives at the Kurgan. Oh, what was the pro tip? Sorry, I missed it. You know, like the 2-time back-to-back Pokemon runner-up can't read. Helen Keller never skipped leg day. Oh no. You want to bet your money on cockfights, make a manual save before you win or lose. If you win, overwrite the file, and if you lose, reload and keep your money. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. Peter used to always be on Gronk on Dogs podcasts, and he became too famous for them. Yeah, I can't comment on that. I wasn't on that podcast, but I'm sure Lethal and Mazza have feelings about that.
I'll pay now.
Yeah, I'm sure Lethal and Mazza have some feelings on that, so. Beardo loses the Savvy Pokemon battle. He has to roll in an English for Foreigners class. I don't see what any of you see in Mazza. I'd rather be called the full N-word all day long than listen to his retardation. That's kind of the point. It's like a weird, I don't know. It's just it's like a weird fucking thing. Like, it's, the chaos is what's entertaining about it. But like, Mazza is like real chaos instead of like I don't know what the word is. Mazza's like elemental chaos. You know, like there's like manufactured chaos, which is fun. I would argue that like my streams kind of are like manufactured chaos. It's me being like belligerent and shit like that, which is chaotic. Whereas Mazza's is like naturally just Mazza is just naturally fucking chaotic. It's just what he does. It's how he lives. It's how he exists in the world, and people just love watching that, so. Mazza and Lethal just call him the F slur now. I mean, that's fair. That's how you know they're fully done with you, is when they just start calling you a single slur, and they don't even try to, like, come up with clever insults anymore. They just, you know. He's real chaos, not simulated chaos. Yeah. Mazza is the living embodiment of chaos. He's like an eldritch being. If you ask me to fix your car and punch me in the back of the head, I'm killing him.
Hey, you're Song Yi, right?
Mazza's just a waste of time. Watching paint dry is more entertaining, in my opinion. I mean, that's fair. Mazza's not for everybody.
He cheated. Ran me off the road.
Tommy Hanlan.
Teach him a lesson. Keep him from doing it again.
Yeah, sure.
He's not far. Wreck his car. That'll teach him.
You gotta get Tommy Hanlan from me. He stole my money. I think Mike created Mazza. I did not create Mazza. But I do absolutely have a contingency plan to destroy Mazza, or at least remove this avatar of him in our world. And I could banish him from this world. I'm constructing a weapon a weapon that I think will banish Mazda for good, but we'll see. It'll be tough. The one thing that Mike isn't manufacturing is the grift. That's true. I didn't manufacture the grift. You guys did. Me and my buddy would be baked playing sleeping dogs and betting on cockfights together. We tried to decode it, and we had favorites Sun Tzu and Wu Zi, but a quick Google found out it's completely random. Gotcha. It's just, you just bet your money and it's just completely random whether or not you make money or not. I like Maz. I also feel kind of bad for starting the happy birthday thing with him. You should not feel bad about that shit. I think that shit is hilarious, bro. I think the happy birthday Mazda shit is fucking hilarious. Just like the me and Mazda being gay lovers joke or whatever. It's the perfect way to own Mazda is a joke that isn't like that isn't inherently mean or making fun of Mazda himself, but is making fun of an aspect of things that Mazda's insecure about. That's like the best way to do it. It's like, oh, okay. Like, happy birthday, Mazda. He's like, it's not my birthday. And so now he's like fucking upset and pressed about like all of that shit. Me saying that me and Mazda are gay lovers, I'm insulting myself more than I'm insulting Mazda, and that's fucking funny. So. Thank you for the tire iron from your own vehicle. Mazda should play games with Beardo. Their menstrual cycles would sync. That's pretty fucking gross.
What the hell? What are you doing?
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Mike pulling an exception on chat saying chat created the grift, not... Make sure you don't give him gym class. This ref night, he will skip it. Unrated game, says Raging Wolf. You mean underrated game? Yeah, I think so. I'm definitely enjoying this game a lot. If I steal a car, can I put it in parking and keep it? I'm kind of curious. Like, because I kind of want to just steal this guy's car. Oh, I guess I can't steal this car. No? Okay. Weirdo's bidet has been broken for months. He's unaware of the homeless guy under his floorboards. Mike cloned him with a mix of Tasmanian tiger and a hat. It's pretty good, actually. No.
What do you need?
A ride. Wait in a second.
Emotional damage drop sends me. That dude is funny. Yeah, that guy's hilarious.
Let's go! What the hell? That asshole was sleeping with my girlfriend.
You can't just punch a cop.
I know. Gotta have a getaway ready. I really appreciate it.
A little warning would be nice.
Oh, right, okay.
You gonna pull this shit, you gotta learn to drive. Hey, think about dumping that girlfriend too, alright?
Well, she's not exactly my girlfriend. I really like her though. She's got a nice smile. Dresses real nice.
What, you're not even dating her?
Not yet, man. Gotta be optimistic though.
Son of a bitch.
Gotta hit that jump.
With that guy?
You mean like right now?
Come on.
We're son on ye. Pops don't got anything on us.
Son of a bitch.
They're right behind us.
You gotta hit the jump! When this baby hits 88 miles an hour, you're gonna see some shit.
What a getaway. Thanks, Way. Next time I need to hit a cop, I know who to call.
Hey, Sissy, have a good night. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I hope everything goes well with your mom. We'll talk to you soon, okay? Yeah, get some rest for sure. Ben is homeless. Ben is not homeless. I don't think so. Well, I don't know. You could watch Ben's stream. He might might be taking a break from some things. We'll see. Beer's new bidet consists of said homeless guy lying down in pee. Gross. That's fucking gross.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
The image of Beardo in a class full of children getting ripped apart by them as he struggles on a sentence. Oh no, dude, that's wild. His baby hit 88 miles per hour though. Horror host, we were on the same wavelength. How did you meet Krista? Through Geeks and Gamers. Yeah, I joined Geeks and Gamers and that's how I met her. The first time I met her in person, what were we doing? It was at the Geeks and Gamers content house. Like I met her and then like, you know, said hi to her and stuff. And then, that was like right after that was when she was doing like the thing where she had everybody, like she was hanging out with everybody in like this little tiny like kid tent or whatever. And we were like dancing and singing songs or whatever and stuff. And she was doing like TikTok videos and stuff. It was pretty rad. Yeah, it was good. It was a fun meeting. Chris is awesome. I know you agree with that sentiment, Keenan. So, money! Holy shit, money! Please, Mike, stop asking me to super. I never asked you to super. That's crazy. I would never ask you guys for that stuff. Epic getaway, hell yeah. Cleaning the butt with pee, it's sterile. I don't like anything that's happening, being said right now. I don't like it. Yes, you do. I don't demand anything. Nope, that's crazy. Mike texts me all the time to send supers. I don't even have your number. How am I texting you? Mike doesn't ask, he demands. Oh my god, you guys. Pee in the butt. Oh my gosh. Mike may not ask you to super chat, but I'm asking you to hit the like button. Damn, that was a good segue. That's a good segue. That was good. I respect that. What's up, Cobra Prime? How you doing, buddy? Do bidets heat the water? I know some do. I don't know if all of them do. I know some bidets heat water though, yeah. Alright, we're just running through fucking missions right now, but we're gonna go return this jade statue. Get some more fighting ability. Mike is a grand wizard. Use voodoo or something to talk to my brain. You do that voodoo that you do so well. You don't have like 3 stems activated at one time, by the way. I did notice that. I just keep forgetting. I need to go get some more pork buns. Wouldn't want cold ass water. Yeah, I wouldn't either. Yeah, cold ass water does not sound like a good time. Yeah. What's wild to me, honestly, the biggest thing that's like crazy to me about streaming has been watching some of these platforms completely fucking tank on their own. Like when I first started, I started on Twitch, and Twitch was really well. It went really well. I got to 1,000 subscribers really quickly on Twitch. The money was the money was decent. The 50% takeaway from Twitch was rough. That part kind of sucked, but it was good. Like the growth was good, but I watched that platform get less and less engagement. I watch people get less and less interested in it. I even had some really big channels raid my channel, and even that, like, it helped a little bit. There was definitely an elevation, but and part of it was because I had to walk away because of what happened with my daughter and my daughter being born and stuff like that. And maybe if I'd kept going, maybe it would have gotten bigger, or maybe it would have done better. But at the time, it just wasn't. I just noticed there was like people on that platform just weren't having a good time. And then when I left and came back, it felt like the platform was totally different as far as like the vibes and the people on the platform and whether or not they liked it or were enjoying being on Twitch and stuff like that. So I moved over to Kick because it was new and it was exciting and people really liked it. And Kick did really well for me for a little while, but there's no organic engagement. So like 500 subs, hitting that was like a big milestone. You know, I think I was featured on their front page one time. That was a big boost to the channel and stuff. But after a while, like the engagement kind of was dying down. Less and less people were either seeing the stream or being notified about it, or people were having trouble with it, so they couldn't even pull up the stream. And I just kept hearing more and more people say, man, if you were on YouTube, this would be better. Or it'd be nice if I had an alternative to Kick, like YouTube, to go to watch you and stuff like that. So I know at some point I'll probably just enable multi-streaming to Kick, Twitch, and YouTube, and maybe Rumble as well. But for the time being, when I went over to YouTube, it was just immediate. I could just see it right away, the difference. So, I don't know, man. Streaming's weird like that. But shout out, I had some, like I said, I had some bigger streamers on Twitch. Alexandra actually rated me. It was really funny. She rated my stream after she got done playing Warzone, and I was literally in the middle of talking about what an awesome skin her character Mara in Warzone had and how much I liked that character skin as she was rating me, and I didn't know that that's what she was talking about. Stuff like that. But yeah, and as far as X, I don't know. I just don't know what they're looking for as far as engagement and as far as streaming. I multi-stream 2X. I see a little bit of engagement there, but rarely any comments, rarely any responses over on X and stuff. They really need a dedicated spot for that, where it's like, okay, this is your video section of X where you can go to and watch streaming and watch gamers and watch people talking and stuff, instead of it kind of just being part of the feed. Like part of what works about YouTube and other places is just definitively this is where you go to watch videos. And that's kind of what I think they need over on X, is a spot that's just dedicated to this is where you go to watch videos, and here are the categories, and here's who's doing what there. But they haven't done that, so I don't know. I would definitely be down to engage with X more and stream on X more if that was something that Elon pushed harder into. Bro, you ran into my car. Facebook? I know nothing about Facebook streaming at all. I know some people that have done it, but I know nothing about it, so.
This is good. Did you enjoy your time in the States?
It was all right.
To have two homes is to have two souls. So they say.
What if you never feel at home anywhere?
Then I think you must guard your soul carefully, so as not to lose it. What would you like to learn?
Oh. All right, we know that. We know leg break. Follow-up strike to stunned opponents. Disarm the enemy after tackling them from a sprint. Follow-up strike on stunned opponents. We'll do this one. We'll do a disarm. MySpace? That's wild, dude. I use Facebook Live. My biggest video had 1.2k impressions. There's a Twitter problem of low engagement and comments and likes. Yeah, man. It's just hard to figure out how to, like, I don't know, grow over there. I just don't, you know, all the platforms have different rules for different things and how engagement works. Don't forget AIM. Dude, that's old school. I'm gonna pick this game up. It's definitely worth it, dude. This game is super fucking fun. Whoops.
Have you learned nothing?
people live stream on Instagram. I've never been on it. They do, but even live stream on Instagram is kind of weird. Yeah, live streaming on Instagram is weird too. Like it's, I don't know. I don't really see anybody. I don't see anybody gaming on Instagram live streaming. I'm not doing this right. LinkedIn. Facebook is all old people now. I only use Messenger to talk to family. Yeah.
I see you worship Wang Sung, god of weakness.
That brain jackass James Lindsay kicked off a bit of a spat on X. About what? What's up, Objectively a Cat? How you doing?
Mind and body must be as one.
I'm literally holding A to sprint, and it's like not doing what I don't know. Stream on Shorts, YouTube gained many followers, I noticed. Yeah, but the problem is if you do, so the problem with Shorts is that you have to, like, everybody tried to figure out how to make Shorts work. And the problem is, like, if you're gonna do Shorts, you kind of have to be a Shorts channel. It's almost like you just have to become a Shorts channel.
Stop by again if you find one of my statues.
You know, like you have to make it your whole thing, or you have to make it, there has to be a balance, because if you do too many shorts, you become a Shorts channel, and that's how the algorithm sees you and treats you, and then you lose engagement with videos. But if you do too many videos, the shorts don't get noticed like they're supposed to. It's weird, man. How you go on Twitter is post about how you got a new haircut, then show your cleavage and call everyone who comments on your center frame cleavage a perv. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Or leave your DMs wide open and complain about all the DMs. Yeah, that's true. That's a good one. Or pick a slur. Claim you're a conservative. Make sure that you're a conservative white woman. And then pick a slur and just spam that slur every chance you get, and get invited on these massive podcasts and these massive shows to go on there just to drop that slur so that everybody can go, oh, she said the thing. She's so based. And then drop really basic ass terrible takes every other time. No matter what else you talk about, you're like, I think people should eat healthy foods because being fat is bad. And then drop the slur right afterwards, and people go, oh my God, you're so smart. Wow. I think that guys should pay their bills and take care of their families and not abandon their families. Also, slur. And everybody goes, she said the thing. I'm not calling out anything specific because it is a massive amount of conservative women in like the social media sphere that do this. It is not just one person. You know, I have no beef with Melanie Mack. We've gotten into some spats on X. We've gotten into arguments and stuff. I have zero beef with Melanie at all. Because when Melanie sits down and talks about stuff and chats with people and stuff like that, she knows a lot about gaming. She's been in the gaming sphere for a while, but there's a lot of different people that have gotten that popular for those reasons. And then they'll say things like, vote for Trump. And then everybody's like, whoa, they're super based. Oh, you know, they're the new face of conservatism. And I'm like, yeah, that's the new face of conservatism. So just say hawk to it. Marriage is great, hard R. Yeah, well, they'll say marriage is great, but then they'll complain about being like a single mother, you know. So yeah, like I said, I'm not picking on anybody specific. It's just it is a growing trend in the social media sphere to have that happen and see that happening, and it's frustrating because like I think there are people in our sphere. It gives other women a bad name in this sphere, like that I do think are really based and really intelligent people that have great takes and talk about good shit, and I think deserve more recognition than they get, you know. So I don't know. It's also one of those things like. It's also one of those things and it happens. It's like in our sphere, you know, Jeremy's kind of an anomaly. Like Geeks and Gamers and Jeremy, what he does and what Gary does, they're kind of anomalies in our sphere in that they created a platform that's very big and very popular, and they have a lot of influence, and they could talk about a lot of things and get invited to talk about things. They also elevate other people in our sphere. They find people that maybe aren't getting the engagement or the notice, the recognition, or they meet people and they're like, yo, I like your takes. I want to help elevate you to, you know, to a higher level and stuff. And they do that a lot. And there's a lot of people that do have to credit Jeremy and credit Gary with their rise in these spheres and in these places. And then you kind of have to maintain it yourself. I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for Geeks and Gamers. You know, I could have started, and maybe over time I could have gained like a moderate following or something, or a modest following. But Geeks and Gamers helped elevate that and help jumpstart that for me. And I'm very thankful to them for that. But the other thing that happens a lot is people will rise up in this sphere that will talk about a thing or be an expert on or proponent for an idea. Like they'll be like, hey, and an expert on food. I'll use food as an example. They're like, I worked in the food industry for years. I know all the crazy shit happening in the food industry. And they'll start talking about the food industry and talking about how important it is to call out these companies for all the shit that they do. And then somebody will come to them and ask them to talk about fucking, I don't know, airplanes. They'd be like, oh, you want to comment on airplanes? Like, well, I don't really know a lot about, instead of saying I don't know a lot about airplanes, or I don't know other people, I know other people that are more experts on airplanes than I am, they will just start talking about airplanes. And then everybody will be like, oh my God, that's so based. You know, you're so smart about food. We should be listening to you about airplanes now. And so they're talking about airplanes, and they start talking about things that they're not, I wouldn't say that they're even, that they have maybe even very little idea about, or very little idea how it works, or very little idea about the infrastructure of. And that to me is dangerous, because the idea as a fellowship is that we help elevate the people that know what they're talking about in certain spheres. If you're a comic book expert, you talk about comic book stuff. If you don't know anything about video games, then commenting on and talking about video games isn't really beneficial to you. The best thing you could do is get people that do know about video games and help elevate them so they can talk more about video games. The problem is some of these people like the attention and they like the access that it gives them, and so then they get a bunch of attention about subjects that they don't actually know what they're talking about, and so then they start pushing for or talking about or advocating for ideas or elevating people that are really good at, and I mean this, I want to say, how do I say it? They'll either elevate their friends, or they'll elevate people that are really good at gaining access to people like that are good at talking themselves into people's circles. And so then the people will be like, oh yeah, well, you know, we should do this or we should do that. And that's not always the best thing to happen. You know, like all this stuff about people wanting Elon Musk to buy Hasbro so he can fix D&D. Here's the thing, like, is D&D in a bad spot? Yeah, it is. It's not in a great spot. And the only way to fix that, and the only way to really change how D&D works, is to get people that actually are tabletop experts to get into that industry and actually get jobs and get access to the higher levels of those industries again, so they can actually make the changes that they want to see. Or they need to make their own thing, their own independent project and their own independent tabletop game that is going to run counter to D&D as D&D continues to put itself out of business. But the thing is, if you pick somebody that doesn't know anything about tabletop RPGs to talk about D&D, and then their answer to all of that is for Elon Musk to buy Hasbro, well, that's not going to fix the problem if inherently at the very core of Hasbro now, in the very DNA of the company, it is built in to make D&D a commodity that it shouldn't be in the first place. They're in a bad spot because they're trying to commercialize them, and they're trying to figure out how to milk their audience for as much money as they possibly can. And as such, they're trying to cater to the lowest common denominator. So they've watered down these systems, they've watered down the core of what these systems are, and they've made it fundamentally something that it's not supposed to be. And because of that, D&D doesn't look anything like it used to. And then you get people in here that are like old school D&D fans, and they go, well, well, 1E and 2E are the only good versions of D&D, and that's what we need to go back to. And it's like, that's not necessarily the answer either. The answer should be, how can we look at this and go, where was D&D at its best? Where was it reaching the most amount of people, but also at its best mechanically and all that stuff? And how can we build that back, or how can we get back to something like that? How can we recapture the spirit of D&D and things like that? It's like, those are the kind of people we should be talking about and elevating. And instead what we do is we get a lot of people that don't know anything about these industries, or know a very little bit about these industries, that are proposing solutions to things that they don't really know how to solve in the first place. You know, I think when they mean to buy Hasbro, they mean for Elon to buy it and fire everyone. That's true, but then who's Elon going to hire to take over Hasbro? Whoever has the loudest voice in the platform, and whoever has the loudest voice, whoever is making the most noise in the platform. That doesn't mean that that's the best person to hire for D&D. That's my problem. And some people, and I'm going to be honest, it happened on the left, it'll happen on the right too, is that people want access, and people want power, and people want influence. And so there will be people that will make a bunch of noise to get hired into these industries that know jack shit about these industries, and know jack shit about how to make these industries work, but want the access to Elon, or want the access to being able to influence things like that. And so they'll step into these spheres and get jobs that they're not qualified for. It's a lot of work to build something and find people that are qualified and know what the fuck they're doing and know how to do it correctly and at a high level that is going to help elevate the brand, or elevate the IP to another level, or restore it back to the previous glory. You can't just hire people that are making a bunch of noise or are saying the right things. They actually have to know what they're doing. It's a lot of work. Anything like that is a lot of work. You have to be an expert on it. It's like, you know, with what Trump is doing with his cabinet picks, you have to pick people that know what they're doing at those jobs and at those different levels, so they can step into those industries and make actual change and lasting change, because they know how it fundamentally works and how to best turn it around, instead of somebody that just goes, yeah, I don't know, I don't like Medicaid, so I got to figure out how to gut Medicaid down to the core, and they don't even know how that works, or the system works, or how healthcare works, or the best way to implement good healthcare for Americans and stuff. You know, it's that kind of a thing. It's a lot of nuance, and there's a lot of subtlety, and there's a lot of work that goes into being good at fixing or working on or building an infrastructure for something. And so it's just one of those things. It's like, would I be the best person to work in a video game company? Probably not. If you hired me to write a video game, if you hired me to write stories or be part of the story aspect, if you hired me to write a movie, if you hired me to write a television show, I could do that for you. If you hired me to direct something, I could direct something. But part of that is because I know enough that I'm going to hire people that know what the fuck they're doing to help me get there. You know, instead of me just trying to elevate people that are my friends that just say, oh, well, you should hire me because blah, blah, blah. You know? So I don't know, man. It's one of those things. So anyways, that's like a fucking rant, the little rant that I had to go off on for a little bit. So, Gay Remy, that's wild. Melanie's okay, but she's preachy. Yeah, a little bit. Jeremy's an anomaly. That's about sums it up. But she's also a Christian. She's passionate about her faith, and that's important. Fresh and fit, but instead it's family and fit for conservative doom scrollers. Some streamers get way too into their own echo boxes, and then it's their way or the highway. They get all preachy when they have an audience. How did Josiah rise on YouTube? Josiah started out doing videos and doing live streams where he talked to his audience, got to know his audience really well. They wanted to invest in him. And so people kept coming to these live streams to talk to him, to hear him talk about things, to hear him talk about movies and what he liked about movies and films and stuff. And then as that was happening, he was studying YouTube and watching trends on YouTube and trying to figure out what the best way to build a following on YouTube was. And he figured out that the best way to do it was to start making these videos talking about, you know, entertainment and talking about the stuff that was going on in entertainment. And he started doing that. and he realized that the best way to do YouTube is consistency, and that's how you get growth on YouTube is consistency and consistent videos and getting into the algorithm. And he hit the fucking ground running because he's a workhorse. Started doing 3 videos a day, every day, nonstop on YouTube. And you know, the only reason he does 3 videos a day and not more is because 3 videos is you only get 3 notification blurps for your audience on YouTube. So 4 doesn't really make any sense. So 3 is the perfect spot. And so he started doing 3 videos a day and talking about this stuff and posting this stuff. And the YouTube algorithm saw it, picked it up, and started running with it. And his videos started getting more and more traction, and people started watching more and more of his videos. It's just how YouTube works. He figured out how the code worked. He figured out how the algorithm worked, and he fucking hit the ground running with it. He figured out how thumbnails worked. So I put a ton of work into figuring out what thumbnails were the best and how to best utilize those thumbnails and stuff like that. Josiah knows a lot about YouTube. And listen, I know he's one of my best friends, and so this will sound like I'm glazing him, and that's okay. I don't care. I'll glaze Josiah. I'll glaze all over his donut. Clipped, I know. The thing is, man, he works really fucking hard. Okay? And he gives a shit about his audience, and he gives a shit about people, and he cares about people, and he worked really fucking hard, and he doesn't promote himself. He doesn't go around talking about what an expert he is on everything and forcing everybody to listen to him. He's very quiet. He puts his head down. He does his fucking work. And then when he's ready to actually pull the trigger on stuff, you get things like Epicverse, where we're working on making an independent studio. And it's a lot of work to get this ball rolling, but he's putting the work into it, and we're putting the work into getting this ball rolling. And it's going to be something that I think lasts and has staying power, instead of something that's just a flash in the pan. Let's just follow what's trendy and make a fucking movie because it sounds like the right thing to do. It's like, let's figure out how to make movies correctly and how to do it at an efficient cost level, and how to actually address some of the problems in the industry by going independent and being independent and stuff. It's a whole thing. And so I have a lot of respect for him for that. And there's a lot of people that have borrowed Josiah's format and saw what Josiah was doing and picked up his format of video making and applied it to their own channels, and have seen exponential growth because of that don't give him any credit, that do not shout him out. It's the same with Jeremy. There's people that have gotten very successful on YouTube or done very well for themselves that don't give Jeremy any credit for him promoting them and putting them out there and talking about them. He does not get the credit he deserves. There's a reason that I rock with Josiah. I told him years ago I was going to rock with him until the wheels fell off. There's a reason I rock with Jeremy and Geeks and Gamers. Those guys have been on my side and had my back and had a lot of other people's backs for a very long time, and have helped a lot of YouTubers and helped a lot of people find a lot of success, and they don't always get the credit they deserve. And in fact, sometimes it's burned Jeremy. There's been people that have fucking been elevated by Jeremy, that Jeremy has helped out, that fucking spit right in his fucking face as soon as they got a level of success, and acted like a complete fucking ass. And Jeremy just said, fuck it, I'm gonna move on with my life, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. And Jeremy still finds a lot of success that way. So yeah, man, that's why I fuck with those people. And that's how Josiah found success, and that's how Jeremy found success. They did a lot of trial and error, figuring out what works and what doesn't work, you know. And I saw a lot of this happen behind the scenes. I've seen how hard they've been working on this stuff, and a lot of people don't give them the credit they deserve for that stuff, and they're never going to push it and ask for the credit because they're humble and they don't feel like they need to, you know, be talked about like that. But people do need to talk about them like that, and people do need to give them the credit they deserve. So I like to cover celebrity deaths as them running away in Hollywood. That shit was funny as fuck, though, dude. That shit was fucking hilarious. It's becoming a thing where not only do some of these people feel like they need to have an opinion, it has to be a super strong opinion regardless of anything to back it up. That's very true. People don't understand that sometimes incrementalism is a necessity. Yeah. Crimson Cyber says Meek yapping. I know you want me to go back to playing. I'll get back to playing it. So, I'll tell people who love D&D and are passionate about turning it around to work their way up and take control slowly. That's true. What about GTA 6? I haven't heard anything about GTA 6 in a while. Hire Epic Mike or whoever at Larian and that made the decision for Baldur's Gate 3 gameplay. That's a good idea. Larian Studios fucking rocks, man. They have some woke infiltration and stuff like that. I don't like the word woke, but they have some people that are like more on the identity politics side of things. But for the most part, they're just really dedicated to making good fucking games. So, you see the news? Ellen DeGeneres, UK, she moved to just flooded. Did she really? That's wild. The conversation lane changers really do be turning infrastructure on subjects into infrastructures. Rest in peace. It's wild, dude. Nice rant though. Thank you. I appreciate that. As a person that was on Medicaid that could only afford Medicaid for a good portion of my younger life, I hate it, and we need to find a way to stop people from exploiting. That is true. But that's the thing. Everybody's going to find a way to exploit the system. So you go, how are people utilizing how are people utilizing the system? We're finding loopholes. Let's fix those loopholes so that people can't exploit this. But the people that need it, or figure out a way to build an infrastructure so the people that do need this stuff can still get access to it, but aren't. But then it keeps out bad actors that are trying to, manipulate stuff. So, what's up, Bear World? Welcome in, man. What's up, Jay and the Elite fan? Good to see you, man. Without Melanie Mac, we wouldn't have Melanie Mac words. Sacrifices must be made. Question. I do educational videos on animals. I like doing full videos and shorts. Being on the topic, do you think there's a balance, or am I wasting my time? There's definitely a balance. I don't remember what the balance is. There was a number at some point. I think it was for every one video, or for every 3 shorts, you need 1 video to keep your channel balanced. I don't know if it's changed since then or not. Shorts are very good, especially when they're clips of your regular videos and things like that that can go viral. That's how shorts can build your channel. There's just a balance that you have to strike where you don't get pushed into the shorts channel algorithm. Because if you become a shorts channel, that's what you need to do all the time. Don't do longer form videos, do shorts, and maybe occasionally do 1 longer form video for every like 10 shorts or something. But I don't know. Dude, my mom sent me a Josiah video the other day. That must be wild, dude. Favorite Josiah thumbnails, everyone Tom Hanks is crying on. Yeah. Bro, how's it almost midnight? It's almost 1 o'clock for me. Yeah, no clipped. You made it too easy. I know. Thanks, Mike. I'll never eat donuts ever again. Well, more donuts for me. Isn't Mike just Josiah's hole digger? Well, I buried Josiah in a hole, if that's what you mean. Josiah sacrificed his ability to enjoy cake normally to make top tier thumbnails. That's the twist. That's why he hates cake, is because he had to give up something, and so he gave up to eat it liking cake so he could make good YouTube videos. Thanks, Mike. Now I want to eat donuts. Well, you're welcome. Josiah doesn't like cake, but does he like cheesecake? He does. He does like cheesecake. Rating Mike is the best Mike. Hail G&G and Epicverse. Thank you. Josiah and Jeremy are masters at their grind set. Sadly, that makes their hard work kind of gay, but they know it works for them. That's true. They do. Jeremy likes when people spit on him, though. Yeah, because he's gay. Yeah, like Jeremy's a homosexual, obviously. Yo, what's up, Porcupine Applesauce? Yo, man, I sort of wish I was back in my old sleep schedule to watch guys like you. I got to watch a lot of good stuff back then. Ricada, Pre-Degenerate, Razor Fist, Good Logic, etc. Well, what is your sleep schedule, Porcupine Applesauce? Because if I know what your sleep schedule is, I stream at a lot of different times. And if you want to catch more streams, I'll figure out times to do more streams differently. So, sounds kind of gay. Autocorrect, why do you remove my words? Sad, yeah. Not giving up my hopes for GTA 6, that's fair. Loyalty is a big thing with me. Loyalty is important, man. Red Andrew is staying up just for a rant. No, he's staying up to watch me play, but I also have to go on rants occasionally. Got my first victory in Fortnite Season 6 last night, solo. Hell yeah, old Renaissance Boomer. That's rad, man. Sometimes I feel like Jack Nicholson in A Few Good Men when I argue with Ben's bad takes. You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. Not gonna lie, an Epicverse anime would be dope. That would be pretty fucking sick, man. Monster Hunter Wilds, though, that's the way to go. Capcom's in-house team knows how to make a demo build specifically to get feedback before release. Yeah, and Larian Studios did a great job releasing Act 1, honing and refining this first act of a game to like almost perfection, near perfection, so that they could know what the rest of their game needed to work. So, Good Plate Cheesecake is the goat of desserts. Number 2 is a good brownie. It's pretty fucking good, dude. That is pretty fucking good. Cheesecake is for nursing home winos? Well, I'm guessing I'm a nursing home wino then. There we go. All right, back to gaming. I didn't mean to kill that innocent. He got in my way. Oh my god, that was a lot of innocents killed. Oh shit.
HQ has identified the suspect.
I just trolled myself, made a hot woman account to troll Beardo. They're all loving it on Bro Science. Ew, brother. You made a hot woman account? Oh, no. No, you didn't, bro. Where's this fucking car? I gotta get rid of it. It's too loud. It's too loud! No one used the phrase wino since 1947. That's also a wild take. Hal, just lurking in the background. Hey, what's up, Zencat? Welcome in. Glad you're here. Let me catch up on your chat real quick. Bro Science chat is all lonely cougars. No comment. Porcupine Applesauce says, back when I was up from 5 to 10 a.m., then I got a job. It really eats up my live watching time. I like watching VODs. Don't go changing for me, man. You're number one. Take care of you and yours first. Well, I appreciate that. I mean, we definitely have lots of VODs, man. And I'm trying to categorize things. What I'm probably do is make a playlist for Meek Plays. But for people that don't know, if you want to go back and rewatch something, some of my streams are not the quality that I want them to be because they've had to like be muted in certain sections and stuff because it sounds like copyright stuff. But I do have a section for Metal Gear Solid called Sneak Meek. There's also Fright Mike, which is all the Resident Evil gameplay, and I want to do a Meek Plays playlist, and then probably just like a Afrocast playlist or whatever. So, been here the whole time, Meek, just lurking and playing COD. Well, awesome, man. I appreciate you being here. It means a lot to me. It really does. We'll probably go for a little bit longer than we're gonna call it. So, yeah, like maybe another, I don't know. Maybe like 20, 30 minutes, something like that. Maybe half an hour. Maybe we'll go for like another 30 minutes. Bro, I don't know where I fucking left that car. And it's just going off. Oh, God.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Ben's sister, for 2 globally British pundits. Joke accounts can be fun. Hi, Ben's sister. Welcome in. Thank you so much for hanging out. Lots of grifting. That's crazy. 25 minutes left. Let's roll. Autobots, roll out. I'm gonna try to like fucking sleep or something in my room. Maybe I'll make that fucking siren stop. If I ever flex out in a video, throw a shoe at me, bro. All right, I got you. I'll throw a shoe at you, bro. I got you. It's the Meek Police impound. Oh my God, dude. Ben's sister account has the best image. Yeah. All right, who's the supplier? Is it that guy? I think it's this guy. I could be wrong. We're about to find out. Ben's sister makes 2 excellent points. There you go. Yeah, the Cougars and Beardo's chat are overwhelming. Yeah. And you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
What the hell? Central, this isn't the right guy.
Whoops. All right. Well, they were just fucking standing around. I didn't know. I think it's the Chinese one. That's wild. I mean, it could be this guy. All right, we'll arrest this guy instead. It's always the black suit. Oh, shit. Well, I just arrested the wrong guy then. I got...
What the hell? Central, this isn't the right guy.
I keep getting the wrong guy arrested. I gotta get rid of this fucking car, bro. I made a huge fucking mistake. I gotta find out where this fucking car is and get rid of it. Hey, Ben's sister wants to cuddle. Well, there you go. This guy. Even Cougars out of Beardo's league. That's wild. That's a wild take, bro. Ben be grifting so hard, we all gonna get picked up by the Ben Stapo. I mean, maybe. Ben will own that one. Red Android said, I'm up. Shout out to Red Android, bro, for being a real one and fucking staying up to watch me play this. He's been so excited about me playing this game. Stop violating their civil rights? Nah. It's China. It's Chinatown. Alright, we gotta find this fucking car, guys, because I gotta turn this siren off. Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck did I put this car? Here you go, guys. Will sub and donate to female streamers even if they know they're fake. Yeah, dude, it's wild. Yeah. In communism, you have no civil rights. Yeah. In Chinese communism, civil rights get you. Bro, where the it's glitched. I can see that, but I'm trying to figure out. I gotta find this car. There's gotta be a car somewhere, right? Save and reload. All right. Happens with gun noises too. Gotcha. Wait until unrealistic female companions become a thing, right? Yeah, man, it's wild. The female streamer thing is wild. Uh-oh, it didn't work. Oh, save, quit to main menu, and then reload. Gotcha. Yeah, like, you know, what is it? Amaranth having like an AI that everybody knows isn't her and still making like millions of dollars off of it and stuff, dude. It's wild. Just because it says the right thing to people. That's crazy. Oh, it fixed it. Thank you. All right, let's change into something else. What we just do? No, we gotta do the wife beater. That's probably the best. I don't know what I said. Golden nuggets. She got the riz, he got the muscle. We're doomed as a species. I don't think that we're doomed as a species. And the reason I don't think we're doomed as a species is because we just haven't adapted. The problem is everything's accelerated so quickly. We haven't been able to catch up to the speed of technology. But that's only a matter of time. Human beings are incredibly adaptable, and we've like evolved faster than probably any other species in our ability to. No fucking way. Dude, it started a fucking gun. You know what? Let me try this. It's 3 a.m. Mike finally settles down for bed. He closes his eyes, begins to fall asleep. Suddenly a familiar sound wakes him up. It's that siren from the car he can't find. We're just gonna quit to the main menu again. That's awful. Amaranth was the first bathtub streamer? I think she was. I don't hear any sirens. There's no way you don't hear those sirens, bro. You know, let's try closing the game out completely and starting it up again. We're in the societal collapse stage of the rat utopia. Yeah, but I don't know. I have faith that humanity can adjust. I feel like we're figuring things out. It's a lot to catch up on. It's like You know, I know his political opinions have gotten a little out there recently, but like what Jordan Peterson used to talk about with like the whole thing with like climate change and all of these scientists talking about we fucked over the world and destroyed the world and all this shit. It's like a big part of human civilization. Like we went through the Industrial Revolution and had these massive leaps and bounds through technology, and just now realized that like dumping pollution and stuff into the ocean was like really a bad call for us. Like we're figuring things out at a very rapid pace, and we're trying to keep up with all of this stuff at a very rapid pace. And like, yes, there are going to be lazy people that don't do right, but those people will eventually get phased out in favor of people that know what the fuck they're doing and want things to go well and want things to work out for us as a society. That like will happen. It always does. It's fucking how society has always worked. So yeah. Hopefully it's fixed now. What a bad timeline. Maybe it's part of the level. Another timeline where Trump shooter didn't miss. I don't even want to think about that. That's wild. I wouldn't want to think of the chaos that would ensue from the chaos that would absolutely ensue from a presidential candidate being assassinated like that, especially in that kind of a manner, bro. Like it's wild shit. Yeah, would not have been good for anybody. Same with Biden. If something had happened to Biden, I would have like absolute pandemonium if Biden gets assassinated. I do too, he do the wee woo. Oh shit, that guy just like lit my shit up. Are you hearing the sirens, Meek? There's no sirens. No. Sirens are fixed. If I push my pecs together and make it look like I have breasts, you might be able to get away with that for a little bit. Yeah, make your profile picture just you with boobs. I respect it. Emotional physical damage.
Emotional
physical.
damage.
Oh, I gotta fucking hack a camera now? What the fuck? Pete Davidson looked like walking syphilis. Yeah, I know he's got some weird autoimmune disorder, but even with that, it doesn't give him an excuse to be a fucking weirdo. And I don't understand how this dude keeps like getting the pulling the people that he's pulling. Ariana Grande, fucking Kate Beckinsale. There's some other famous actors that he pulled too, and I'm like, yo, where the fuck are you guys' lives at that you're like, yo, Pete Davidson, that's a man I want putting his gestink in his geschmorkel. It's wild shit. All right, let's see. We'll try our tried and true method. The 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2 is the only one that's good on that. So 4, 5, and 6. Okay, well, let's try this. Do 2, 4, 6. Oof. Okay, so 6 isn't at the end. Okay, it's got to be 6 here. It's got to be 2 here. 4 here? I don't know. Okay, so this is definitely 6 and 7. There we go. Boom. Is he the guy who gave Ariana Grande AIDS? Probably. His penis, he's got a hog on him. See, that's the thing, though. He says he doesn't. He says he says he's not well endowed like that, and so he doesn't know where everybody got that story from. I mean, he could be like coping and just trying to like not talk about the fact that he has a giant fucking schnoz. But I also like, here's the thing: if a man tells you like, "Yo, no, it's not a big penis," like he probably is telling the truth. There's no reason for him there's no reason for him to lie about having, you know, like a small wiener. Like, yeah. The guys that scream about having a huge penis all the time are definitely lying. It just depends though, you know, like, the guys that walk around preaching about it all the time and screaming about it all the time, they're probably likely lying. But there's like guys that are like, yo, it just is what it is, man. Like, this is just the world that I live in, you know? I don't know. It's a big D trick, downplay your stuff. Maybe. Seems like a weird psyop. Schnoz is not penis. It is on Pete Davidson. It is on Pete Davidson. Walk around publicly making jokes about having a micro penis. Yeah. I have the smallest penis. So small, some would say it's the smallest.
PTU en route, please stand by.
Stop! You violated the law. Come on, pigs. What have you got?
And clipped. Oh no. I'm a grower. Yeah, that's the most common thing. That's the thing. That's the most common thing is like being a grower, not a shower. You know, it's like who wants to have like a
The cleanup crew is not gonna love this.
It's like, who wants to have like a wang that's so big that you can't fucking function as like a normal human being? It's like, nobody wants that shit. Like, that's like one of the worst things that could happen to somebody is like, you're just hanging out and you're like, yo, bro, I can't even like fucking wear normal pants because my wang is just always so big and dangling, bro. It's a real problem for me, man. My dick's so big I can't function in regular society because it's always just fucking in the way. It's like, yeah, nobody wants that shit. It's like, yeah, like, it gets big when it needs to and it stays a normal functionable size on the reg, and that's what is needed. That's what my body needs. That's what I need to function in society. Can't imagine going around with a chub all the time. It sounds fucking horrible. Yeah, you're just walking around and this thing's just like flopping around and you're like, yo, like, my man's. It's like, what are you doing? It's like that guy that had peanuts to squirrel. He's fucking like smuggling another squirrel in his pants, bro. Okay. Oh no, bro. I don't even know where my gay sound alert is anymore. I think I got rid of it. It's not the size of the hose, it's what you knows. That's wild. What's up, shell frogs? Shell frogs, or is it shell? Shelly frogs, maybe? Flopping like what, Mike? Like a whale penis, bro. That was a trick turn of phrase, Mike. Only people with small pee-pee think that growing, not showing is normal. Well, I mean, listen, there's an entire segment on Amanda Daywalker Comedy's thing about, apparently I accidentally outed myself as to having stuff. So anyways, I just don't want to, we're not getting into that. I can't manage it going around with Chubb all the time. Yeah. Justin Timberlake is as hung as the rumors say he is, and it's his fault Brittany is the way she is. He literally fucked her brains out. That's wild. First time I heard of a micro penis was from a Knife Party song. That's crazy. Yeah, you actually sit on it all the time. You're just walking around like, ow, damn, bro, my junk. Don't sit on my junk, bro. Walked in a weird time, but welcome in. Yeah, Mike fixed the siren by talking about penises. Schnoz is nose. I know a schnoz is a nose, but I just said schnoz because it sounded right at this time. So, well, all I can say is I get the job done. I've got 3 kids, so something's working. I'll say that. Something must be working. Maybe I'll wake up Lady Epic. I'm just kidding. While it's quite the conversation in here, we're changing the conversation very quickly to something else. Shell. Did I pronounce your name right? Is it Shell? Shelly? Shelly? You let me know. I gotta know how to pronounce your name. That's a good subject change, right? That's a better thing to talk about. So, first time I heard about a micro penis is when I met Ben. How about some pork buns? Yeah, pork buns! The fuck out of the way! I'm trying to drive! Yeah, I know it sounds Jamaican, but you know, it's like it's a vague accent that could be offensive or could just be my heritage. And how fucking dare you judge me for either? I'm not, I can't read that, Demetrius Ross. That's wild, bro. Yeah, Ben still has 25 kids. Hey, are you the guy with the purse? You the creep with the purse? Drop the bag, asshole. Drop the bag. No, I want pork buns, bitch. Give me the pork buns. Noodle ball. I don't want noodles. I want pork buns. Give me the pork buns.
I'll take some, thanks.
Bomba clot. But. Where are the pork buns? Change the subject, I'm on it. Did you know that female Japanese macaque monkeys will pass their social rankings down to their daughters? In some cases, younger monkey will outrank an adult. That's fascinating. I did not know that.
You can do anything you want in that hat. You rob bank, you make porno, you kill zombies, anything you want.
I think I can buy everything now. I can buy everything now. I want to wield the lightning sword. What is that? What's that mean?
Tell the others where you bought this. Those river pirates come kick my ass for
I have a sword!
So good.
Let's go! It's over for everybody. What does a lightning sword do? Yeah! Yeah! I gotta go find some thugs to beat up now. I've gotta find some crime. Time to hunt down crime. Oh no, I don't want to drop it. Oh no, I lost the sword! I lost it, it's gone! I gotta go back and get it. My hyper micro penis is shriveled. Why do I read the chat like this? Oh my god. Why do I read the chat? Conversation is great. Just curious coming in, but I will say congratulations to Mrs. Epic. Yeah, she has no complaints. I don't think. I lost my sword!
Oh my god, you got big.
Holy shit, you got big as hell!
You not buy nothing? What am I? Some peasant with pajamas?
How do I get my sword back?
Anywhere in the night market.
Read the chat, Mike, just ignore me. How do I get my sword back? That's the biggest question here. How do I get my sword back? Please help me. change outfits in the safe house? Here, we'll change outfit. Wait a minute. We'll change outfits here to here. Okay.
I think after you're done, I take a break for lunch. The girls at Madame Wu's are still energetic this time of day. You go later, it's not so good, you know?
Oh no. I don't have my sword anymore. Oh no. Okay, I gotta go back to my apartment and get my sword. Oh no, why did I get rid of my fucking sword? Why did I make a terrible decision like this? Spud Boy for 20. Have been lurking and enjoying the hell out of these streams. Great job, sir. Thank you, Spud Boy. I appreciate that a lot, man. That means a lot. Looking fresh. I know, but I lost my sword. I lost my sword. Money! I spent all of my money, by the way. I had over 300,000 and I spent it all to buy this outfit so I could get a sword that I immediately fucking dropped. What's up, Lost Braves fan? Welcome in, man. She suits. Mike buys a sword and runs away, yelling and swinging around. Comes back to the shopkeeper 5 minutes later. Hey, hey, have you got any more of those swords? I dropped mine. That's wild. What's up, Turdina Ferguson? Wait, Turdina Ferguson? What just happened? Just got off work. Well, congratulations. I'm glad you're here. Welcome in. We're playing a game set in Hong Kong, and there is no racism taking place whatsoever. No racism happened, and everyone cheered. Dick's out for Turdina. Yeah. That's... Mike, I tell Phil on you. Listen, Phil would encourage me to do this. Well, you got money? Where's my money? Or food. I want food. Does you have food? You give me pork bun. If you don't give me a pork bun, I'm gonna beat up everybody in this place. I was gonna go to bed, but I saw Epic Mike was streaming. I had to stop by. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not gonna beat people up, but I want to. You know what? Maybe I should beat up everybody in the store. No racism, then I'm leaving. Yeah! 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 Yo! 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 Oh! Yo! Oh no, I got guns! Oh no! They're shooting at me! Oh no! Money, please. Oh my god, that's wild, dude. Get out of the way! I gotta escape from the fucking cops. Move, god damn it! I may have beat some people up in an alleyway. I gotta get the fuck up out of here. Oh no, I can't get out that way. All right. No! 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 Break out! Stop! Fight back! You start punching, kicking all directions to the crowd. You just started throwing hands and throwing kicks. Did I lose money? Aw, man. Ooh, but... Run from the popo. Yeah, I mean, I thought I could maybe stay and fight him, but... Mike is impersonating that streamer in South Korea. I don't even remember what that fucking guy's name is off the top of my head right now, but yeah. This is Asian GTA? Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. Alright, I need to go change my outfit at my apartment so I can get my sword back. If I had my sword, I could have stopped them. Stop Asian hate? I don't hate these Asians. I'm fighting them because I love them. I strike them because I love them. Bitch, shut up! I'm trying to Get in my apartment. I need to change my clothes. What extra girl would feel at home playing this? Probably. We're normally not this laid back. What? That's actually true. Mike treats these like you treat taxes. People like you treat taxes. Well, extra girl plays every single character game in every single character in this game, including the NPCs. That's crazy. Hey everyone, Miss Rough Night is here. Now give me money. That's wild. Stealing the cars because he loves them. Yeah, I'm doing it because I care. Okay, where's my... For the man who likes to play with dead bodies. Double cop earned with no triad XP earned? That's dumb. Okay, now we hopefully got the sword back. There we go. Remember the Chappelle joke, and Chip just took off. Other guy didn't even know he was racing. No one in that crowd knew that they were fighting until Mike was on the 6th victim. That's crazy. Sim cash, you get no dough. You get no dough from yo. Well, I'm not asking for money. I'm not gonna ask for money. I need to fight somebody. Wait, what's this? Death by 1,000 cuts. So you said this was hard. I wonder if it was difficult because you didn't have the lightning sword. Because I now have the lightning sword, which to me means that we could probably do better. Hold on, let me see. Do I still have it when I get out? Okay. It looks like Walmart Bruce Lee. I am Walmart Bruce Lee, yeah. If I see any crime on the way, I'll warm up my sword that way. Imagine you're this guy's neighbor, you're outside the apartment, see a maniac driver, your next door neighbor gets out dressed in cosplay. He comes out of the apartment, he has a sword. That's pretty good. Yeah. Like, just don't talk to him, honey. That guy's crazy. That's the crazy neighbor. Hold on, is there food on the way to this place? Is there noodles? Oh, apothecary right there. Let's go there. We need to get the... We want that extra face experience, you know? Give me the noodles. Give me all the noodles. Imagine a game like this, but Star Wars. If all of Star Wars needed to be studied, dude, an open world Star Wars game would be fucking rad. Drink that bitch. Yeah. Oh no, that's not the one that gives me the face thing or whatever. I need the one that gives me the face thing. It makes me better at face missions. Fuck it. We're just gonna go here and figure out what this mission is. This will be the last thing that we do before we call it for the night. Especially if it's a really hard mission like Red Android said. Hey, what's going on, Atomic Patriot? Welcome in, man. I heard Epic Mike hollering and swearing while playing zombie game with Beard on X-Wing and was loving it, so now I'm a true fan of Mike. Well, that's very kind. Thank you. I appreciate that. Blake Wright? What? This guy dresses like Mirrored. Weird, crazy, and sus. Hurts. Simcast needs to race swap Chrissy. Get that ESG score up. My fee, no more Meek police coming for my dog. Well, thank you for the 2. I'll see what I can do. You Lost Braves fan. Oh fuck. I'm in poison. I've been poisoned. Stop getting hit by poison. Okay, I see why this is hard now. Oh fuck, those guys fucked me up bad, bro. A Blake Light. Okay. All right, we got this now. What do you say to me?
Son of a bitch.
Why can't I dodge this? Why can't I dodge these guys? Fuck! We're playing good games right now, but are you ever going to play the Trash Veilguard again? Yes, I will play Trash Veilguard again, Frank the Tank. I will. I'll probably just speedrun the main story.
Son of a bitch.
How did he hit me? I fucking dodged that shit. Kill these guys! I don't know. I keep dust dying. We're gonna not do that. Mike, dodge. Don't do a Gohan, man. I'm hitting dodge and this is not fucking working, bro. That's just fucking wild. We're not doing that one anymore. Yes, cancel mission. I think we're gonna call it there. I just got murdered multiple times in a row. It made me feel bad about myself. I didn't get to use my lightning sword like I wanted. You know what? No, we're gonna go out on using the lightning sword first. Wait, where's my lightning sword? How do I get weapons out? How do I get weapons? There's got to be like a option. Maybe I haven't unlocked that ability yet. Open phone, equip stow weapon, drop. Okay, so like I should be able to just pull out my lightning sword. It should just be here. It's just not there. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it good. Find the cop that arrested you. That's not a bad idea. All right, we're gonna call it here. I'm not even gonna fucking. We're gonna pretend I didn't do that mission. I'm gonna try to get some sleep. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna get to a stream tomorrow yet or not. Because we gotta. We have Epicverse Unchained tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time over on the Epicverse channel. But if I can get some time before the stream, I will stream. If not, we'll call it just a chill day tomorrow. And then Friday we'll be back to streaming. Friday we're gonna be streaming Path of Exile. Okay. Oh, that was what it was. I'm gonna try possibly tomorrow. We'll be streaming the new Zombies map. Maybe in the evening after Epicverse Unchained. We'll see if I have the energy and the time to do it. If I don't get to it then, we'll play it some other time, maybe Saturday or something. But Friday, we're doing Path of Exile 2. That's dropping. I know a lot of people are playing that. Actually, it's a game that I'm interested in and actually like, and I'm excited for. So we're gonna check that off our list and try it out and see what it's like. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for all the support. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the channel memberships. Thank you for just hanging out and chatting. You guys are amazing. D-Man says, good night. You are simultaneously a great source of background noise and a constant distraction from video editing. Regardless, I thank you. Well, I thank you. Now, I appreciate you guys. Pillars of Eternity on Friday. Maybe new zombie map tomorrow. We'll see. But I appreciate the hell out of you guys. Have a great rest of your night. If you're not going to bed yet, find somebody else to go show some love to on YouTube. If not, then get some rest. Rest up. Feel better. And I hope you wake up tomorrow feeling well rested. I hope you wake up tomorrow with a glass half full. So I appreciate you guys. Take it easy, and I'll talk to you soon. Later.